Alright, we're ready to go. No audio yet, that's fine. You can see me slamming into the wall, which is a-okay. Let me, slamming into the wall. Every goddamn time. How? How do I forget? How do I forget every time? I don't understand. Just not good at this. Okay. Alright, that's live. Don't want to hear myself. Don't make me hear myself. There we go. I really don't like YouTube's new UI. It is not optimized for YouTubers. Let me tell you that. It's pretty awful. Let me do this. Right. Trying to put my Twitch link in the YouTube video. There we go. That's mods, general, Digimon, world, 2003, stream, starting now. Let's go play around underground. No, that's not a good one. Starting now. I never think of a good tagline for this kind of thing. Just copy and paste the one I have on Twitch, which is Digimon World 2003, like Sabo with less boobs, more Digimon. Get it? Super funny. Aren't I hilarious? Rid of these. There's way more prep work in this than you would think. I'm speaking specifically to myself. Everyone. Boop. There's that. A link to the nope, that's not a link to the Twitch. That's now a link to the title. Okay, get rid of that. Hey, Knight, what's up? Just setting things up right now. Bam. Alright now. Oh, yay. Knight is now hosting. Thanks for the host, Knight. I don't really have anything prepared if someone hosts, but thank you. Appreciate it. We live? We are in fact live. Got my first conduct meeting in an hour. What'd they do? Give me the juicy deets. Or what did they do allegedly? That hit some kid with a $100 fine for having alcohol. Oh man, Carlos, remember when you were that kid? You were that one hiding alcohol? Scare them straight, yeah. I don't think that'll work. I think they'll just hate the administration and Carlos. Carlos is gonna walk in. Alright, you know how this works. You got caught with alcohol. Here's a $100 fine. I don't want to do this again. This is my Carlos voice. It's really good. This is how it works, guys. This is how it works out here, people. Okay, gotcha. Good. I don't know why that went southern. Why does everything always go southern with me? I am shamelessly playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links right now, and I hope you will not hold it. He tried to sneak it in, got caught. Carlos from the south. Yeah, $100 fine is real brutal in my opinion, LMAO. Yeah, for a starting college student, are you kidding me? Alright, so all I know is that I'm supposed to head north, and I'm supposed to find the, Freshman Dormity 17, yikes. I have to go find the, what do you call it? I've already lost my mind. I have to go find the Digimon Digi-Egg, so I can dig underground and shit. Not excited, but that's what you gotta do. I really don't remember where to go. I don't know what triggers it, is the problem I have. I know I have to go back to Zanmamon's like little area, or I have to go to the castle or jungle castle, whatever it's called, forest shrine, and go through Bulbamon's thing there. But I don't know if I have to talk to someone first. All right, guess we'll just get moving. I don't know the fastest way there. I think I do. Maybe, I think it's from... Oh, maybe this will do. Don't know. What scared me? Digimon popped out of here. Alright, well, that's okay, man. I'm Kazuki, researcher on Magna Angemon. Do you have Palmon's DNA? I need it for my research, but I can't find it. Bring it to me. I'll add Patamon as your partner. Alright, well, let's start that quest. I think Agumon's below level 30 still, but I'm not... No, he's definitely above it. So I might have to level up Guilmon to, what do you call it? If I want a chance to go find the Vmon DNA. Maybe I should just do that. Just take a break and go get Vmon. Would that be crazy? How does that look? Yeah, it looks a little cut off. Alright, so here's an issue we have. Is that in OBS, in OBS, this looks weird. Because it's always got those black bars. Nope, that's not right. Hold on. We have these little black bars at the top, but I guess they're there for a reason, because during battle they come back, or they come into play, so just gonna have to leave it there. Alright. How is everyone today? Everyone enjoying their time? More of a punishment being dumb than the offense. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Hey, Trainer Gold, what's up? Yeah, so we out here. I'm trying to debate. Help me decide, chat. Should I go get Vmon, or should I just continue the story? Because then I'd have to grind Vmon. I really don't want it. I really just am not feeling that. I'm not feeling grinding anything. I'm not feeling anything. I had to work last night, so we're lucky I'm here. You lucky ducks that I'm even here. But no, it's because I'm so committed to the cause. Just like, no, I have to stream. I have to do YouTube videos no matter what. It's because I care so much. Go get Vmon. That's way more of a process than it sounds. Damn. I didn't realize it until I said it out loud, but yeah, that's so much of a thing. I can't have Agumon in the party if I want to go get Vmon. That's the problem. Also, I don't remember where Vmon's DDR agent, or DDRI, DDNA? I forget. I forget where his agent is. I know where Pyildramon spawn. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so he must be in the Vmon's agent is in the Protocol Ruins, way out of the way where you'd never find him. I know that. How far are we now? We're about to go get the someone has been watching the stream uploads. We're about to go get the Digimon egg. We just finished beating the Game Master. So I don't know, roughly halfway through. It's really tough to tell how far into the game we are. I've beaten this game like twice, so I don't really know it that well. Hey, Holy Carp, also known as Red, what's up? Oh, cool, this is a shortcut. I thought it was, but I'm glad to see I was right. I guess I'm just gonna try and set the chain of events that'll help lead us towards the egg for now. But we will go and get Vmon, I guess. We can have the perfect team again. Oh, Joa, I didn't see your Discord message. Give me a second. I just want to have a chance to listen. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, take your time. No worries. The Digimon egg is annoying to get. Yeah, it is. The AOA got in the server. Now people can't enjoy the game. Alright, you've not been helpful. I don't know who I have to talk to start this. But, okay. Hey, the Fulgora's now following. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for finding your way over. Alright, did Maz sneak in? Hey Maz, what's up? Cool, probably just be a couple days later. Leave it till just, you have to... What do I do with these gold coins and dual links and the dice thing worth doing? Dice thing's super worth doing. You can unlock Little Yugi. And the gold is for card trader. Just save it for now. Just hoard it. Like gold should be hoarded. Your walking guide is here. This is more gorillas. Oh, right. What's up? Okay. So I think I'm just gonna grind with Guilmon for now. Probably get him up to 15. I'll feel safe around that. And then, yeah, I'll grind him up to about 15, and then we'll be from there. Trainer Gold 96 is now following. Thank you, Trainer. We'll grind Guilmon up a little bit. This seems like a decent spot because it's not too like crazy here. So let me see if I can grind Cardmon. So why did none of these fucking NPCs put their 400 attack monsters in defense mode? Because they're not very smart. They're very much intended to be super easy. They slowly learn how to play the game as you level up. Speaking of, I'm gonna openly admit that I'm double dipping here. Also, Guillemon's gonna die. That's not good. Maybe I'm a little not strong enough here. Might have to do the old Pokemon trick and start the battle and then swap out. Gonna waste some life discs for now. I want to level up Metal Greymon, but I also don't. Is there no way to subscribe? I don't have the subscription yet. Give it a month, and then because I just started doing stuff on Twitch, but they'll get, according to Spencer, they'll give me the option to subscribe after like a month, where I can become part of the affiliate program, and then it'll be all cool. I can rake in all that Twitch Prime subs. When are you going to get back in Digimon World 2? In a bit. I don't know. Probably when I beat this. To be honest, streaming this is making it go way, way faster. So there's a decent chance I might just wait until I finish this. And then I'll get back into Digimon World 2. I need like a hefty Digimon game to be playing at all times. And it seems like a pretty good trade-off. I wonder, could I go to the west sector, or will they attack first? Because as long as I can go second, then I can technically grind. Trying to figure out the best spot to do this. It's been a long, long time, at least 5 years since I've had to grind in this game, so I don't remember how to grind a secondary partner when you're this far into the game. Also, Murphy's Law, or not Murphy's Law, but whenever I need to. Playing D2 right now, and D2 is a pyramid scheme of grinding. Yeah, it is. It's fucking, it's awful. It's just the fucking worst. It's, I just don't understand. Like, here's the thing. I get what they were going. I understand that they're, like, you know, this was when Digimon Season 2 was out. DNA Digivolving was a big thing. They were trying to, like, make it so everyone had a DNA Digivolve. I get that. What I don't understand is why the level cap to DNA Digivolve is so fucking low. The fact that they cap at level, like, 10 and then every 2 levels, basically, the way the DNA system works, is ridiculous. There's no reason why it should be that difficult to, like, grind up. Considering people say Digimon World 2 was a background noise, I think it makes the most sense for a stream. Yeah, I agree. It's a great game. Oh, and why do they make Digimon World 2 so grindy? Yeah, it seems like it was just back in the days of poor playtesting. Do like Pokemon, swap train, go to the highest XP Digimon you can find, switch to your stronger Digimon, increase your speed so you can swap before you die, buy some revives for the times they kill you before you can switch. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I'm attempting to do here, but I was worried that Guillemon's speed wouldn't be high enough, so that if I went to the highest place I could find, that they'd just keep killing him. I waste a lot of life discs. Shimigami Tensei and SNES did the fuse system better. Doesn't surprise me. I believe it. Actually, you DNA, you gain levels based upon the levels of the second partner Digimon. It's, the way it works, I still remember the formula, even all these years later. It takes the highest leveled one, so say you combine a level 15 and a level 14. So it takes the highest one, which is 15, and then it divides the other one by 5, and I can't remember if it rounds down or not. So if it's 14, I think it would round down to 10. No, it would probably round up. But no, I think it would round down. Anyway, assuming it rounds down, if you had a level 15 and 14, it would take 14 and round it down to 2. So, because 14 divided by 5 is almost a 3, but it's not. So they make it 2. So then then the max level of that would be 17. Because they would add the 2 to the 15. It's ridiculous. It is not a good system at all. I do not like it. So if you grind both Digimon, you gain more than 2 levels each time. Basically, you have to grind 2 Digimon. You need like a fodder Digimon. Like one who's just going to be like DNA Digivolved into. It does round down, hence Pyramid Skin. Oh, why? I've never understood that. So, I've thought about this ever since I played Mario Party as a kid. Why on earth would video games round down in situations like this? Like, it's kids trying to play the game. Why on earth would you round it down? It's like to balance it, quote unquote. Like, they're just trying to have fun. Just fucking round up, for fuck's sake. That's like my biggest pet peeve, is like games clearly made for children that round down. I'm like, why? You had a choice here, and you chose to be a fucking dickhead. But, yeah, I'm excited to play it again. Not excited to play it. Honestly, it'll be something. Hopefully the stream makes it easier. I can't wait until it starts. Nobody shows up to the streams for it anymore. Because every RPG back then needed to be 60, 80 hours. You're not wrong. They did try and make longevity for games. I guess that makes sense. It doesn't help that most of the Digimon DW2 give shit experience. That's true. Well, Mario Party is to cause suffering. Yep. Digimon doesn't make sense. I am of the sound belief that Mario Party is engineered to cause as much distress among you and your friends as possible. Like, it is not meant to be good. Oh. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I guess I should switch back. My mentality was, while I go towards the higher level stuff, I should swap out. And then in my brain, I like forgot that I could still be gaining levels if I do this. So we'll do this. I guess we can visit Byako City. Oh, you know what? That's right. We're supposed to talk to the Byako leader. No, we're supposed to talk to the old leader. So we're actually technically going in the right spot. We can do both. We can try and get the egg while we grind. You ever going to do a Monopoly stream again? We didn't stream it. We recorded it. But, I mean, definitely. We're going to go back to that. For now, it's just Carlos is a hectic job. Spencer's a nut job. I might try and get my brother to play too, but he would have to buy Monopoly. We do have a bigger plan for like a full playthrough of a game starring more than me and one other person, so stay tuned for that. I don't want to make anything concrete until I have at least like 5 videos for it. I need to find out how to play Digimon Decode. When Up Decode finishes 3DS translation, you would need a modded 3DS. It's super easy to do. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I would much prefer just to do it on an emulator, but apparently emulation for 3DS is still not there. I'm very close to getting a TV and having my life back together. I wish you would have just let me send you a TV, and then you could have just like Venmo'd me the money when you had it. But no, you had to make things difficult, because as is the Carlos way. You can mod the in-game sound app. It's basically just a plug-in USB thing. Tutorial takes about 10 minutes. I've done it. Oh, okay. If it's that easy, I might just do it that way. I mean, I do technically have 2 3DSs. I'm borrowing/stealing my brother's. And I have my own. You know there's a lot of Digimon games that stayed in Japan? I did. Trainer, believe it or not, I know a lot about Digimon games in my 5-year YouTube career of streaming and recording Digimon games. I've learned a lot and researched quite a lot. Like, most of the DS ones stayed there. They brought DS, Dawn and Dusk, and then every other one stayed. Phone, I do not need this right now. What is that? Oh. I need to turn that off real quick. Square Enix has like a pyramid scheme going on too, where it's like, hey, download the FF Portal app and you can get rewards in Final Fantasy Record Keeper, and it's like, oh, okay, sounds easy enough. Here's some messages from the Portal app you only downloaded for Record Keeper. Oh, no thank you. I'll have to get a new 3DS so the old one can be used for said purpose. Maybe. I don't know if it's that important to keep them separate, but what do I know? Also, why haven't I started having Guillemon use Growlmon? What's wrong with me? Because I'm back, because I'm all back in on the Digimon bandwagon. Hey Itoshi, what's up? Just got my V1 keychain. Nice. Reppin' the club. That's the thing the kids say, right, John? John can confirm. John wouldn't lie to me. Wasn't there a Lost Evolution translation project? Yeah, I think it's done by Romstar and them. They just move in super slow. Which I don't give a shit. Like, they can move as slow as they need to. I mean, they're doing something no one else is going to, so they can take as long as they need to. You can't break the system because most of the stuff is just stored in the USB. Oh, interesting. Maybe I will do that. Maz, can you confirm, does that let you play 3DS ROMs? Because, holy shit, I'd do that today, if that was the case. Although I don't know where my USB stick is. I had one, I had to give it to my professor, and then he never gave it back. And then I have, my other one is smaller, I don't know where it is. I have no idea what's going wrong with my 3DS, because it won't play the cartridge games, it allows me to play the downloaded games. Interesting. That sounds like a problem with the cartridge. And they said their priority is the 3DS game. Operation Decode are doing it right now. Oh, that's right. They're, I thought they were prioritizing, Decode at the moment, though. Yes, it lets you download any 3DS game file. Lets you download them from the store, or what happened? What? That's crazy. That can't be, like, real. Oh, they got the actual music for Byakko City now. Nice. This place is bumping. I gotta remember to do it before I forget. Can you rip 3DS ROMs with the soft modded 3DS? Basically, it's so easy that nobody should ever buy a 3DS game again, to be honest. Maz, when was the last 3DS game you bought? So I can prove this. And what ROMs have you downloaded? You literally just download the games like a ROM. But you download them from the 3DS store? Because that seems ridiculous. There's no way. Because the way you have it pictured in my head, it's like a flash card where you like load the ROMs on your computer and then you plug the USB into your 3DS and then go from there. Fire Emblem Fates last year, repping the club. This place is bumping, trying to broaden its demographic. You caught me, home slice. Sound Axe came out earlier this year, if I recall it correctly. What I'm trying to ask though is, like, how does it function? How do you get the ROMs? Because if it's just downloading, then that's fine. I do want to support the Digimon devs, same, but I mean, if they're not going to bring anything, you know, over here, then there's nothing you can do. I will happily buy every Digimon game that releases in the West. And I mean every game. I bought Digimon All-Stars for $3. Oh, it's you. We fought and took the city back. Are you looking for a way to go to Amaterasu? I don't know, but you should go to the underground cave. We locked everyone from the AOA down there. How ironic. I'm trying to get past you, you dickhead. That's where the underground cave is, isn't it? How do I get back to the underground cave? I thought I had to go through this dude. That's how I found... I guess they're not going to just let you fall. I could have sworn it was a one-way place last time, wasn't it? Oh, it's Keith. He wasn't here before. Hey, kid, look, we got Byakko City back. At least his plan of my skills is a piece of cake. Alright, maybe he was there. It's like downloading the store. It's like a developer connection that bypasses the purchase step. It's homebrew like the old Wii hacking. You download them straight to your 3DS. They got enough money bags. They really don't. I mean, like, port the game, rip the ROM, play patch. Well, y'all should still buy games. They're readily available to buy, that is. I agree. What's the newest game you've played, Nick? Yakuza 0, maybe? That counts, right? I haven't really been playing a lot of games at all. New games, very little. You download the ROMs on PC and put them on an SD card. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. You just said you get them from the store, but now I'm confused. So is it both? Also, did I switch Agumon back to the front? When did I do that? Bad pirate, bad. You hurt the developers of the games you love so. Yeah. Yes and no. The only reason I don't think here's my thing with piracy. I don't really like pirating games. Like, I'll never pirate I don't pirate PC games. I don't pirate like anything else. But if it's the path of least resistance, then with the homebrew you get an external application that lets you play them. I never said this from the store only. Okay. Here's my thing with that. 3DS to me, I'm pretty much just not going to play. There's a very, very low chance. You can do both. I download straight from the store. You can also download them on your computer. I don't know. If I was never, I'm of the sound mind. If I was never going to buy it, then I should try it. And if I really, really like it, then I'll throw the devs my money anyway. But for me, a lot of the time, I just treat it as like an extended demo. John with his morals out here. He is right, though. Believe it or not, generally I'm anti-piracy, but for Nintendo, they can fuck themselves. Nintendo goes out of their ways to make things overly difficult to work and stuff like that. Plus, if they were better with their technology, then this piracy wouldn't exist. So, the rule is if I can't get it here and it's fairly old, then it's okay. Yes. Like this, to be fair, the game I'm playing right now, Digimon 2003, is pirated. Because I am not from Europe. And I don't own a European PS1. So here we are. And I agree with Nick too, yep. Also, I advocate, yeah. That's why I played Digimon World 2 emulated. I'm a big fan of emulation, but piracy to me is different. I don't know. I use mine to download Japanese versions, which you won't be able to play on a non-PAL 3DS. Scenario where it's totally kosher in my book. Totally kosher. John, your sayings get weirder every time I talk to you. I think... I'm trying to think. So, well, for me, right now, I've been emulating GBA games and DS games on my phone. It's not that, for me, it's like, that money is not going to the devs at this point. Any money I spend on that is going straight to, because there's no real way to buy digitally for the DS or GBA. Anything I buy of those systems is just going to the retailer. Hey, Fubar, what's up? They generally have censorship in the English versions, all sorts of English patches that people have made, like with Fire Emblem Bravely Default. Yeah. What do they... I forget. I very briefly played Bravely Default. Do they censor something in that? I don't remember there being anything censor-worthy. I'm not paying some cuckold on Amazon 90 euros to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Fuck that. Hey, Fiery Space Wizards, what's up? Hey, Fulgora, do you know where, how to get back into the underground cave? Because I know, I could have sworn when you leave it, when Numon first rescues you, you'd have to drop off a ledge. So I don't remember how to get back in, and I tried going past the Byakko leader, and he was like, no. The grills wear skimpy clothes. Gotcha. I know, wasn't there a minigame in Fire Emblem Fates where you had to, like, pet your waifus and stuff like that to increase your, companionship points, whatever the fuck it's called? I know I'm desimplifying it, and this is not me making fun of Fire Emblem. I play Fire Emblem. It's just, I remember that being a part of it. You walk in from the town. It's in the hideout. It's in the hideout in Byakko at the bottom. Okay, so we're back to the town. They really censored the waifu petting game, too. Oh, yeah, that fucking sucked. That's when I backed out. I thought they removed the minigame from the English version, which is why I was surprised. I remember hearing stuff about it before it was released. Go back to the town right of where Keith was. Gotcha. That should have been a tip, that Keith was there, so that's where I should have gone, but what do I know? Yeah, what was the uncensored version? Like, because I thought they removed the minigame altogether. In Japan, you poked them with the stylus? Oh, Jesus Christ. I remember, my favorite thing of censorship that I saw with Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem is always a huge target for this, and I don't understand why, is, there was... I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I think it was the, like, Beach DLC, where in Japan they took the highest rated, or the highest voted 2 female characters and 2 male characters, and gave them, like, swimsuit, like, CGs, just for, like, a quick cutscene. And, Tharja had one, and she was basically, you walk in, it looks like she's mid-changing or something, and, she's showing her butt in a bikini, like, to the screen. And in the censored version, there's just, this, like, the sheet that just appears out, like, half the screen that blocks up all the, like, naughty bits. I was like, what? Why? She was already in a bathing suit. I don't understand, like, I'm not advocating, like, more sex in video games. I'm just saying, like, it's weird to censor certain things like that. Dialogue in Fates didn't feel as well translated as Awakening. Why is America really big on censorship? It's not America. It's Nintendo afraid that people are going to complain in America. That's the thing. They removed so much from the English Fire Emblem, literally half the game. It's really just straight up remove that. That is the quick That is the quick trick leveling up. Yes. So we have feeling. Basically, Japan is dramatically different culture of the West. Some shit needs to get censored. I really liked Awakening, but Fates doubled down on everything I slightly disliked in Awakening. Fates is a different translation team. They're not wrong. Soccer moms in America are unrelenting. Yeah, like, I don't blame them. Like, I get why they're censoring it. It's just I think they're a little overzealous. Who are you? I'm the one who foiled your plans, remember? You're the kid we caught last time. What do you want? Did you come here to be captured again? Really, man? You're in jail. Like, no way. I came to ask how you got to the server. Hey, if you want to know, I'll tell you. Transportation Digimon the AOA created. We came here from Matarasu to this server by Bulbmon. Bulbmon! Dun dun dun! Yeah, great Digimon can move between servers. Unfortunately, it acted weird when we arrived here. Weird, what does that mean? Lucky Mouse erected a protective field, so our Bulbmon broke down and threw us out. That's why we quickly attacked Byakko City. Wait a second, where's Bulbmon? I have no idea. Mercenary? Oh, like mercenary, but with a Z. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. No idea. I'm sure it's digging some more dimensional holes. Alright, thanks, man. That dude was way too helpful for someone who's a villain. He really should have just said nothing. I guess I should look for Bulbmon. Hey, wait, I think I've seen Bulbmon somewhere before. Bulbman. What's wrong with me? Didn't rest at first before explore? Toshi, I'm not sure what you're saying. What are the implications of that mod? Most American gamers are perverts, though. I think most people in general are perverts. Nothing about them. Saudi Arabia has the best censorship where they just remove women from media. Lol. Is that true? Trying to go to this point. It's a really terrible time to tell you, Nick, but fuck it. Carrie's mom died last week, just in case for some reason you interact with her this weekend. Yikes. Wasn't one character in Fire Realm censored so badly in the US release they pretty much just had a level fair with pickles. What? It's different teams and how they interpreted things. Oh shit, rip. Damn, weird Pokemons. Oh, rip Carrie's mom. Carlos, you better go comfort her. Yeah, hit her up. And you have an old Twitch channel, Zalis? This is the old channel. Bulbman, Megamon's worst foe. Should have forgot I missed the last stream. Speaking of perverts, I'm here now. Worst sub. Oh, welcome, Sean. Hey, Sean. Yeah, this has always been the Twitch channel, I think. I don't think I ever called it anything else. I might have. I don't remember. One of the sports and fates was drastically changed. Interesting. Alright, so not much to do here. I don't really know where to go next for Bulbmon, but we can grind around in this general area trying to level Guillemon up a bit. Why wasn't I following? But alright. I don't know. Spencer took over the Twitch channel for a little bit last year when we were joined channels. I don't know what he did. He might have removed things. He might have messed with things. I really just don't know. So I just assume it's a blank slate. Following Dino Laser Inc. Oh, that's what it was. I named it Dino Laser Inc. You're right. You're right. I did have a different Twitch channel at first, and then we made Wrath of Zalis. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was always the same, but I forgot I had like a joke that there was different names. That makes sense. If you don't believe me, just search Gardevoir Love Honey in Google. Yeah, most of those drawings aren't done by Americans, trainer. The original Japanese can be interpreted as someone using a date rape jug. Jesus Christ. Jesus wowza, Dino Laser. Yep. Dino Laser is more retro than games. That's why I thought I was following you. Oh, that's Spencer. That explains things. Bulbmon. We'll be near Swamp Town. Just head south and you'll get some earthquake notifications. Gotcha. Thank you. I have to go back that way anyway to get a Paildramon. So for now, we're just going to run north a little bit, grind with Guillemon. Honestly, I just have to get strong enough to survive in Protocol Ruins, and then I can go add Agumon back to the team. So, it's just being super careful. Also, trying not to get above 20, I think. Assuming I want to keep Renamon in the party. Oh, I didn't mean to attack. Whoops. Unsurprisingly, I did very little damage there. Oh wow, he survived. Good on you. Oh, that's Spencer. Have you bought equipment for Guillemon? I think I did. Did you get all DD and all Digimon, Nick? No. The only ones I've gotten Guillemon so far. We're currently grinding Guillemon so I can get Vmon. And I talked to the Patamon one, so the Patamon one is technically unlocked. Actually, the Patamon one's in the desert somewhere. I could go fight him. I think I know where he is too. The Magna Angemon. He's near the training gym, if I remember correctly. So we could just unlock Patamon just for the fuck of it. I'm not going to use him, but that's something to do. Have you heard anything about Twitch letting you get subs and emotes? Yeah, apparently I had mistaken their partnership program for their affiliate program. It's the difference. It's a subtle difference, but partnership you get a lot more emotes and stuff like that. Affiliate you get some. Apparently, if you just stream frequently for about a month, then you'll eventually get access to the affiliate program. So just keep it up, and eventually YouTube will send me an email. Hey, you're an affiliate, or I'm sorry, Twitch, and then I'll be able to add like 5 emotes and have the bits and subs enabled. So that'll be cool. I did hear back from them when I applied for partnership, and they said no. So I'm not popular enough in that yet, but affiliate's a good step in the right direction. Patamon only good for heal. Patamon is a great healer. Yeah, but I don't heal. If you've ever watched me play a game, I don't heal anyone. I'm so fucking... My strategy is 3 offensive types and just beat the enemy to death before they have a chance to like damage you. That is my entire strategy. Trying to get Vmon, max level needs to be 29 or below. I know, but the problem is the whole reason is I'm grinding Guilmon right now is because if I want Vmon, I have to take Agumon out of the party, and if I do that, then my team becomes significantly weaker to the point where I think I'm concerned that they won't survive the trip to the protocol ruins. So I'm just trying to get Vmon or Guilmon up to like a decent level, and then I can just go through there, talk to his agent, get back to a DNA agent, or I guess just go back to Asuka City, or maybe Sierra would be faster, and we'll go from there. Digimon confirmed weak. If you heard anything right, is it bad I know someone who draws hentai as a pastime? No, people can do whatever they want. I don't give a fuck. Do what they want. I'm not gonna shame people for being into hentai. People are into different shit. It prevents them from, I don't know, doing God knows what in the real world, like illicit. I don't give a shit. Plus, people have different interests. Let them do whatever they want. Doesn't affect me. Gallant's regular attack is Beast. Hate that his special was a counter. Oh, is it really? That's awful. Also, have those craftsmen working for you? Pretty well. Not amazing, but pretty well. I have yet to see them, like, really shine, but maybe I just need to boost my attack some more. Trading Guilmon just to replace him. Bet he feels bad. No, Guilmon's not getting replaced. Guilmon's staying with us. I wouldn't be grinding Guilmon if that was the case. Renamon's getting replaced. That's why I'm not grinding her, even though she was a higher level. Got you as cool as long as you keep all the Discord picks out of emotes. It's all good. What are the Discord picks? What do you mean? I don't really have too many plans for emotes, so we'll see. I'm gonna shame them for being into hentai. Carlos, then I'm gonna shame you for watching porn with your cousin, like both of you sitting next to each other. You fucking weirdo. That's way weirder to me than anyone getting into hentai. It's cool if you get all the Digimon in here. I could try. If you get the quest from the DR guy, you can get Agumon back. So like you said, you just need to go from the town to him and back. Yeah. This part isn't my first rodeo. I've gotten Vmon plenty of times. So I'm not too worried about that. People into things, stuff reminded me of that Leprechaun video you mentioned a couple weeks back, LMAO. I think I linked that video in the chat too. That was a fucking weird video to stumble across. Whoa, what the fuck, Carlos? According to Moz, the mods have a Discord full of dick pics. That is wholly not true. I can absolutely tell you that. Watching porn with anyone is weird to me. I know. That is very much a singular experience. Monchat is all dick pics. That's Monchat. We don't talk about Monchat. It's the first rule. None of that is true. You guys are spreading lies and slander. Doesn't anime cons have whole rooms of people watch hentai? I've heard of at least one. I've never heard that. Watching porn with a friend is a great activity. Even if they're related to you, Carlos. Like first cousins. And look, Joe is on. That's right. You should look at West of Loathing. I think that would be a funny stream game. I am so fucking packed on stream games right now. I already get yelled at every week in Discord. Are you streaming this game? No. I'm gonna stream this game. You should stream this game. If I have time. I don't stream it enough, guys. Sorry. Hell yeah, I respect the name. He's lying. You can't trust him. I mean, you can trust me before these filthy mods. Alex is my first cousin. I mean, it's close enough, man. So technically not illegal. Is there a stream today? Thanks, Sean. There's a stream today? What are you streaming today? A live video of me blowing my brains out from dealing with these questions. That might have been a little too dark. Stream Digimon card battle. Yeah. Every time Sean asks for Digimon card battle, I push it a week back further. If he just stopped asking, I'd eventually stream it. But then, of course, he would forget about it and wouldn't show up. Do you know where Bulbmon is yet? Yeah. I have figured out. I'm not really going for Bulbmon just yet. From what I heard, if I go to the south sector, eventually he'll just pop up. And be like, hey, I'm Bulbmon. And then you gotta go to the jungle shrine. Just imagine Bulbmon popping up, the same monkey at the end of every Jimmy Neutron episode. Hi, I'm Paul. It's so dark, too scared, much hurt. What have you been playing, Nick in chat? That's a great question. What is everyone, when does it start? I need to record my screen so it's kept forever. What has everyone been playing? I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Getting back into it has been pretty fun. Yeah. Actually, I'm working on a secret project that's not so secret if you are friends with me on PlayStation, because you can just see what I'm playing. But it's it's something. I'm preparing for an eventuality, and that's all I can say. I really can't talk about it more. Basically, grinding in a game in case I have to do a playthrough of that game, if that makes sense. Get more crests while you're here? I could. That's not a bad plan. That Paul Monkey scared the shit out of me as a kid. He had 3 eyes, man. I mean, that's fair. It's not D&D. I would openly admit if it was D&D. I'm grinding in a video game. Although I think my friend finally wanted to start meeting for D&D next week, and then of fucking course, the dude quits at my job, and now I'm working 5 days next week. Very briefly, there's going to be probably less YouTube videos, maybe less streams, because I got to work more. I'm going to try and keep it going, but who knows. It is some fucking bullshit. Alright, let's watch Loud on Twitch? No. Pokemon Go and WoW? Not a bad plan. Uncharted Golden Abyss and FF6. Yeah, Sean, you talked about that before. You're finally playing through FF6 because you want to see if it's as good as everyone has always said it is. Playing Duel Links 2, working on my XY X Dragon Cannon deck, also Forbidden Memories. Fubar, you should go to the Yu-Gi-Oh tab in Duel Links. We're all dropping friend codes trying to add each other so we can send Vagabond to everyone. Everyone's got to send Vagabond with that one hand. Not just because it's a masturbation joke, but because it also offers the best XP. So, that's the best way to do it. I also actually have a pretty complete XYZ Dragon deck, Fubar, for the most part. I'm missing some like general traps and magic cards, but for the most part it works pretty well. I'm way farther than Nick. I've had to stay at streamer's pace. I'm actually behind Nick now. He passed me recently, haven't had time with college. I'm at the AOA taking over the main town. Did you get Kodemon, Kumon, and Monmon at this game, Nick? I have Monmon because I started with him. Probably not going to go for Bearmon or Kodemon, just because I don't really care about him. I really liked it when I played it before. It's just that I fell off 10 to 15 hours in for some reason. I can see that. I've experienced similar things before. All right, so right, I need to grind Clockmon and is it Mamemon who appears in the data room, or in the different rooms? That's who I got to grind for, the 2 crests. I'm going off memory here, so forgive me. I'm at the last chief, nice. I'm Renamon, Kojimon, and Vmon. Renamon, top tier waifu. Kodemon is just cool. I love his ultimate mega. I really just don't like Kodemon. I don't like his line. It's just not for me. I am an Agumon purist. And then I tend to like Vmon and Guilmon pretty well too, but Agumon it's where it's at. You gotta go with the champion, even if he takes the most to level up. Honestly, if Digimon has some really great ultimates, the ultimate forms are the best overall, and then a lot of the megas turn into armor suits and dragons way over the top. See, here's the difference. I love the armor suits and dragons way over the top. Nick, you can get Phoenixmon if you train Renamon. I don't care about Phoenixmon either. It just doesn't interest me. At the end of the day, I'm playing for me. And me only. That's not true. I mean, it's mostly true. It's sort of true. It's a little bit true. It's kind of true. Holy hell, you just don't like Kotamon? Yeah, is that weird? Do people like Kotamon? For me, I just never liked the design. Is that strange? Is that out of the ordinary? Phoenixmon is pretty bad in this game. All the moves are healing moves. Terrible for Nick. All right. Does not fit my strategy. I do feel like I've been guarding a lot more with Gallantmon, which I can appreciate. What do I want to do here? Just keep attacking. Nah, me and my friends always skip Kotamon and even Kumon most times. Monmon's cool though. His Mega looks sick. Yeah, I mean, Monmon is like the most bearable for me. I like Canongermon, but it just takes so long. I don't like Kotamon, Bearmon, or Monmon. Yeah, I err on that side, but I mean, Monmon is tolerable for me. Treading the circle before the move hits you to block thing? No, I don't believe that's true. I can't. My mistake. Oh, I was picturing Bearmon for Kotamon. My mistake. I love Bearmon. You're fucked up if you don't like Bearmon. I don't really like him. Why do they give Phoenixmon only healing moves? Because it's a Phoenix. Phoenix's whole theme is healing. Bearmon, I thought it was called Kumon. He was called Kumon until Season 4 hit, and then they had Kumon was like the white bear, and they retconned Bearmon's name to Bearmon. I think that's how it worked. Or it might have just been the translation team, where he was supposed to be called Kumon. And then they changed his name. I don't know how it worked. Did they check about automatic guard, all enemies attack, or maybe boss attack? I don't think so. I do have a love for old CG backgrounds. There is something cool about them. I will say that. Monmon makes 0 sense. Monkey into blackface pirate, into Nazi horse tank, into giant cannon dinosaur. Well, I don't think it's a blackface pirate. I think he just has no face at all. Like it's a void face. And the Nazi horse tank, I mean, it's a pirate tank. Although the pirate tank doesn't make any sense. Like Monmon turning into Hookmon, okay, I can get that. I can suspend my disbelief and get that. It doesn't make the most sense, but whatever. And then Armormon, I'm like, no, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But then Armormon makes sense for Canongermon. So there's like, should be like a missing link between Hookmon and Armormon, or Armormon, whatever his name is. His name is Bearmon, I don't like him, but his design is adorable. Kumon literally just means bear. I know, that's like the same thing, right? Wasn't Romstar going to try to redo the CG in Digimon World 1 at one point? Romstar has a lot of plans for things, and fully respect him for trying to do as much as he can, but at the same time he gets bogged down by real life stuff. I get it, Monmon is like caveman, I guess? Romstar was such a legend on GameFAQs. Any remember that metal kid who swore he saw Chimeramon in W2 in a lab? Oh man. Isn't Chimeramon in Digimon World 2? What are you talking about? He's supposed to be like one of the harder ones to get. He's in the guides. I could have sworn he was in the game. Legendary Warriors from Frontier playable in any of the games. In Battle Spirit. Agunimon is playable in Digimon World Next Order, but that's it. Is Chimeramon actually in Digimon World 2? I've never seen definitive proof. He's not obtainable without cheats, unfortunately. I ran Terra Domain too many times. Interesting. He was supposed to be in the game, but was removed at the last minute, so the guides still have him. That's so weird. Also, that makes me question, does that mean that the guides had early access to the games, or had, like, developer input? Because I didn't realize this, but I guess back then, guides must have been... They must have had contact with the developers. Like, they must have had to work together. Some of them you can tell were clearly written by people who, like, had nothing to do with the game. Blade Garurumon and Ancient Greymon are in this game? Yes, they are. Most official guides have official input? Interesting. I doubt that's still the case now, because GameFAQs exists. Guides generally come out way before the games did. I don't remember that. I don't remember there being like that much of a difference. I just want when Digimon and Digimon World 1 before, or a Digimon World 1 style game. Devoid 1837 now following. Thank you for the follow. Stop! I'm frozen. He's trying to flee. I can't do anything. Not Ancient Greymon twice. Oh, Ancient and something else. Agunimon, yeah. One Let's Player I'm using for Digimon 2 says he caught him using save states. I don't know if I believe that. Guides are a much bigger deal back in the day. The official Prima guides for most games. Yeah. I remember, actually, I had the Digimon World 3 guide. It was the only way I could get through the final section before the final boss, like with all the teleporters. I remember I had the Versus guide for it. And that's a thing. That exists. The primary Digimon World 1 guide was great. They gave up on the end game and said, we'll let you figure this out. I think, or the Prima, you mean? Sometimes strategy guides are early enough that they're based on a pre-release version, so they occasionally have differences from the retail game like Breath of the Wild. Oh, interesting. How you get Ancient Greymon? Well, you can't really get them. If you DNA Digivolve 2 Digimon, you can, 2 specific Digimon, I don't remember who they are, you can get Ancient Greymon. Hey, Night Demon, what's up? How was work? I remember you had to stay pretty late. Which I can relate to. Oh, that is one good thing. So apparently, even though I'm staying, doing extra days next week, my boss said I can leave early for some of the days, so that's not too bad. That could be a lot worse. So I get to leave at 6 instead of 8, which is tippity toppers. You can tell the developers lowered the materials needed for upgrading the last May because the official guide has significantly inflated material numbers. DG1 is such a nightmare of code, people are still not sure about a lot of shit in it. I had one for Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and 7. I wish I still had them. Pretty cool in that info and development stuff. Just realized I haven't followed yet. Oh, there we go. I have not seen the follow yet. Also, guides generally already exist because games come out in Japan first. They got translated in English. The guides that get translated much faster than the games already exist. That makes way more sense, Fulgora. Feels bad, man. Like Digimon died. Listen, things happen. Neil Kappa 123. Thanks for the follow. You get Ancient Greymon, you tag out between Diaboromon and Imperial Digimon PM, so it's very fucking hard. That's ridiculous. Work is okay. As a supervisor, I have the honor of being called over to do Loopy Hawk. Thanks for the follow. As to all the override stuff, then when the tills decide to crash, it's fun, really fun. Plus, I was only in management in. That does not sound fun, but it's over now. Like our impending existence. That sounded dark. I didn't mean for that to sound that dark. Piggyback equals Versus, greater than Nintendo, greater than Prima, which was equal to Brady Games. I don't remember Piggyback being that great. I remember Piggyback had the guide for Final Fantasy 13, and I think I had it when it came out, and I did not enjoy it. Versus was pretty good from what I remember. I thought Prima was typically pretty good, though. They usually had enough good information where I trusted them. I have tattoo a football in 3 hours. A singular football. I think at this point you could probably just find one around the house trainer. It shouldn't be too hard. I haven't even checked. Have I gotten crests? I was not paying attention. Like even a little bit. Yes. No. Wait. No. Wait. Oh, they are equipped. Okay. Piggyback's got an F13 had huge B series and extremely detailed game mechanics sections that were very useful. Taiki is here. Hey chat, I'm just gonna spam kappas right now. Is that what's going on? Is that our fate? Is that the fate of the Furious right now? Man, I don't like doing this in Pokemon. I don't like doing it here. The fucking, you know, the whole tag a person out just to grind thing just is not, ugh. Kappa's finally in chat. At least they aren't Pepe's, that's true. There is a silver lining here, John. Still a Prima guide for the first Dual Masters game on GBA. I've gotten rid of all my Prima guides. So I don't have any of them left. Yep, wrong order. There we go. Feels bad, man, not liking Pepe. Well, are we training Guillemon too? I don't really know, Super Hot Rod. Just kind of doing it. Trying my best. Gonna move some windows around. There we go. Oh, wow. Shout out to the 27 people watching. I was not paying attention to that. Not everyone can stop by on this Friday. Ooh, I learned Metal Mamimon. Wow, he learns Metal Mamimon really early. Is there any benefit to having Guillemon train Metal Mamimon up other than him being an ultimate? Like, does it lead to any better Digivolutions? I have a Pokemon Red guide. Nice. Streamlord is also a memer. Feels good, man. Not true. You have no proof of this. I don't meme. Please, I have a family. I don't have time for memes. I guess 20. Just trying to, I don't know, just trying to round it out. I want to make it feel like, or I want to get to a point where he can, like, reasonably fight on his own. So, Metal Mamimon leads to Metal Garurumon, I think, or is it Mega Gargomon? I think you're right. I'm re-downloading Duel Links again. Nice, trainer. You can join our Duel Links club. Metal Mamimon gives you Metal Garurumon. I guess I'll try that. Could lead me to Omnimon. Or him having Metal Garurumon means Hot Zoom. That's I don't know why I like that name. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, having him lead to Metal Garurumon could mean I could do the DNA evolve for what do you call it? I'm losing my mind. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? I could DNA evolve to Omnimon way earlier, right? Yes. Okay. Metal Garurumon is like Rosemon Mega that basically counts as an ultimate. Oh, right. Okay. What does he lead into then? Because he must, if you level him up enough. Oh, he gives you Metal Garurumon. Right, I see what you mean. And can Digivolve again when you raise enough. Metal Mamimon gives you all the metal memes. Jesus Christ. Or Metal Mememon. I don't understand why Metal Mamimon has those like little spikes that go under his eyes. I feel like it ruins the design. Still probably not strong enough to take him on, so keep switching out. So, I don't know what I want to play. I'm still trying to grind in Final Fantasy 13, and it's making me slowly more and more miserable. But I'm also trying to do other things. I don't really know what I want to like land on. Oh, dropping frames. Oh, my one actually fleed. Spikes, so there's teeth. Whatever. There's something. I can't describe it. It's supposed to be teeth. Teeth don't go above your mouth, guys. Come on. This is basic biology. I said Metal Gargomon before instead of Mega Gargomon. Time to kill myself. Maz, not a true Digimon fan, confirmed. I guess I can use power charges. Do it the old-fashioned way. The way Yggdrasil intended. It has to be teeth as though the entire helmet he wears is a metal skull. No, that doesn't make sense. They're like saber-tooth teeth? No. You said it as well. Male. I'm reading chat, Maz. I'm immune. I don't think Metal Mamimon has lower jaws. That whole lower half of his mouth. I'm hearing a lot of lies and... God damn it. Hearing a lot of lies and slander here. So because of that, I think it's time for Laugh Out Loud Road Trip Jokes for Kids by Rob Elliott, #1 best-selling author of Laugh Out Loud Jokes for Kids. What does a Tyrannosaurus Rex eat while it's camping? Dino s'mores. This has been Laugh Out Loud Road Trip Jokes for Kids by Rob Elliott, #1 best-selling author of Laugh Out Loud Jokes for Kids. That is the full title of the book. Nick is healing, we got him. It's no proof. Didn't happen. FF13 Lightning Returns is annoyingly hard. Actually, I found Lightning Returns to be pretty easy. Explain metal parts that look like a metal skull in UW1. Rip. I don't think that's true, Night Demon. Leave me alone. I feel bullied right now. God damn, that one was that one was lazy as hell. I want more dinos, more jokes. 10 out of 10 title. I disagree. I think you eat tacos. I mean, everyone can eat tacos. Oh, that's what I should have for dinner tonight. Sean coming in clutch, even though I have leftover pizza, but still. Oh, Sean, you were saying there was there's a flash sale for packs. Didn't they just have a flash sale like a week or two ago on PSN? I should probably pick up Bloodborne. I know that would make some people happy. I guess I could play Bloodborne before I do Dark Souls 3, just because it was cheaper. Finally got my PSN credit card working, so I'm finally all set to splurge. You feel as bullied as the Maimon against Gallantmon? A little bit. On the last day, taking every single boss, it makes them insanely hard. I mean, isn't the whole point of that game is that you can go back to any day you want, so at least I think after a certain point. So you could pretty much just, you don't have to fight every boss, you can just, or I think there's New Game Plus in that game, isn't there? I don't remember. I have it platinumed, but fuck, when did I play that? 2013? 2014, whenever it came out? I think I platinumed it like a month or two, and then I never went back. It's a regular sale, not flash sale. They've got some good games, though. I mean, it's definitely a flash sale, because it started on a Friday, Sean. Get your shit together. You know sales start on Tuesday and last for a week. If it started on Friday, it only goes until Monday. Guess what? That's a flash sale, Sean. Get fucking wrecked. I get some wrecked in the chats, please. I'm kidding, Sean. Nobody highlight that. That wasn't a very good moment for me. Oh, I attacked by accident. Fuck. You can't go back in time in Lightning Returns. You absolutely can. The whole game is about time travel. Even if you can't go back in time, there's New Game Plus, and you can easily finish everything in the second round through. Did you guys hear about the group of musicians that permanently got removed from the single artist competition? Yeah, they got banned. I knew where it was going, and I still fell for it. If it was a flash sale, it'd say flash sale instead of pack sale. Sean? Was there any notice of this sale? Did it pop up very quickly? Almost so fast it was almost like a flash? Because that's what a flash sale is. Was there warning of this sale? No? Then it's a flash sale. That's the second one that's about time travel. All three of them are about time travel. Well, not three. The first one isn't. Dropping frames. Dropping frames. Come on, OBS. Pull it out. There we go. Nope. OBS. No. No. We do not drop frames here. Sean Band, where's mod for arguing with Streamlord? Flash sales are monthly, and they already had one this month. Flash sale is a general term, not exclusive to PSN. Flash sales happen across all digital mediums. The patented PSN flash sale may have already happened this month, but a flash sale still occurred. First thing I heard when coming in is a bad pun. I already feel at home. That's how it works. Third thing about saving souls before the end of the world. Yeah, but again, there's New Game Plus. Like you beat the game, you get a different ending, and then you start a New Game Plus. You do all the side stuff because you're now strong enough, and now that you can make the days longer and mess with time more. I'm pretty sure on New Game Plus you can go back in time too. I'm almost 100% certain you can turn time back in Lightning Returns, because I platinumed the game. I clearly beat it. Like, I did everything. And if I don't remember it, then that means it was a very bad game, because clearly I did not remember it well enough. Third one doesn't have any time travel. If you fail, you restart the game with all your stuff, but a completely resetting story. Right, that counts, though. That's like Dead Rising. That's soft time travel. Keeping your abilities counts. Come on, guys. Let's not split hairs. Did you World 4 tomorrow, Nick? I don't know. What are those commercials for mattress flash sales? I don't know. Every so often. You can't. The best you can do is freeze time with that one ability. That's right. Well, regardless, I count being able to go back in time, even if you lose and keep all your abilities, is still going back in time. That's just splitting hairs. That's semantics. That would make every game with New Game Plus have time travel, which is ridiculous. Except, that's not what it is, though. Because it's not beating the game. It's you losing and then restarting the game with your abilities. That's time travel. I would consider it. Maybe Lightning Returns is just shit like all the 13 games. No. See, listen. I will advocate that 13 is just as bad as ever, like, you know, just as much as the next guy. That 13 is an empirically bad game. 13-2 is a pretty solid game, with 2 very interesting main characters who have decent motivations, who have emotions and shit like that, with a really great monster capture system where you can make different monsters fight in your party with you, each with their own unique abilities. Plenty of side quests, plenty of other stuff to do, plenty of varied side missions. I think it's a really solid game. The only thing it suffers from is that lightning is in the game at some point. That is its problem. And then they leave out some of the good parts of 13. They just leave out completely. And then Lightning Returns, while story is just ridiculous garbage, like even beyond Final Fantasy generic, like overcomplicated garbage, the gameplay isn't terrible. Like, it's actually decent enough to keep you engaged, and there are enough like side quests and stuff where it doesn't just feel like hallway simulator. And I think all of the 6 areas, I want to say, I think there might be 4 actually, are all pretty big and open, as opposed to the corridors of 13. So Lightning Returns, not as good as the second one, still an okay game. 13, the original, not a good game, not even a little bit. Awful game, 3 out of 10. 13-2, I'd probably give it an 8 or a 9. I liked it a lot. That's my rant again. Alright, I gotta run, get to the keys to a new place. Talk to you later. Have a good stream, friends. See you, John. Have fun moving in. It's easy in 1. Thanks for the follow. Have you fully beaten Digimon World 2003? No. I've only beaten the original. This is technically blind. I'm the same as you. I've played the original extensively, but I've never played the 2003 version. I really did enjoy 13-2. The main characters are worse than Lightning for me. I don't know. I really like Noel. I thought he was like what Lightning should have been. Like character, like, you know, mood-wise. And Sarah, I didn't mind for like the bubbly female protagonist. You know, I've seen worse. And I think they have some pretty good character arcs. Lightning Returns' best aspect is just how stylish the final boss is. Bunavelze, or whatever it is. I actually didn't like it. It looked like generic, like 13 boss design garbage, which is a lot of metal. 8 to 9 is a huge stretch in my opinion. No. I had a lot of fun with that game. I really did. To be fair, it starts off a little slow. I think it took me a couple tries to get into it. I want to say like 4 tries before I actually could like get further. But once you get like deep into the game, I think it's really rewarding. Final Fantasy never has bad music. It's like Sonic. I like some of the songs from 13's soundtrack, but generally I like more songs from the other ones. 13-2's gameplay was excellent, but Sarah and Noel are just awful. I disagree, but we are allowed to have different opinions. I think 13-2 people can dislike for, like, they can just dislike it because for you know, they don't like particular aspects of it. Like it's kind of like you're entitled to your own opinion thing. Like some people don't like Pokemon, but for me, I think the original 13, I think we can just all agree, is empirically badly designed, badly written, badly acted, and just badly paced. I'd give 13 an 8, 13-2 an 8.5, and 13-3 a 6. I think I'd give 13 a 3. I mean that, a really, really low score. I'd give 13-2 an 8.5. That's probably right. I'd give it an 8.5. And 13-3 I'd probably give a 7, maybe. Some people don't like Pokemon. I felt like the ending to 13-2 was kind of crap, and Lightning returns the cast to a hard fucking ship between games. Yeah, I think that's definitely true. The ending of 13-2 sucks, but I actually don't blame 13-2 for that. I blame Lightning Returns, because they purposely fucked up the ending so that they could have a third game, which I don't agree with. I think it's a bad practice, but I don't blame 13-2 for that. I blame the shitty game that came after it. just love the 13 trilogy makes no sense whatsoever across 3 games. It's awful. That's true. Have you beaten 13? I have. I beat 13 like 2 weeks ago. Now I'm just grinding, trying to get the endgame trophies. I'm farming adamant tortoises, which is not fun. That should not be the most efficient way to farm XP and money. 13 used 13 out of 15 for me. Boo. I remember tearing up at the end of 13. No, I was not invested. They just did not grab me. I also thought the entire Ragnarok plot was ridiculous. But I will agree with you on that, Moz. The connection between the 13 games is so fucking thin. 13 and 13-2 has a little bit, like, it's flimsy, but it's there. 13-2 to Lightning Returns makes no fucking sense whatsoever. What do you guys think about FF8 versus 7? 8 was my first, so I'm pretty biased, but I also love the card game. And 8 Triple Triad's really solid. Is 15 worth playing? What I've seen so far really doesn't appeal to me. I like 15 a lot. But I also like the Kingdom Hearts games a lot, so I like the active, like, battle-type system, stuff like that. But it also has enough Final Fantasy fanfare. Like, they clearly know what people want from a Final Fantasy game, if that makes sense. So, I think it's really solid. I know Sean loves it. Some people think 15 is worse game than 13. Objectively, a wrong opinion. I think so too. I think let me see. So, of Final Fantasies I've beaten Tactics, Tactics Advanced, 10, 10-2, 12, 13, 13-2, 13-3, 14. I guess you've technically beaten the main story, and then 15. I think 13 is hands down the worst. Second place would probably be 10-2. Actually, no. Second place would be Lightning Returns. 10-2 is, again, the story is garbage, but the gameplay is actually solid. There's a lot of good side quests, like gameplay-wise. And the Fiend Arena is awesome in the remastered version, and like the whole capturing fiends mechanic. Let me see, and then probably put. That's tough. Probably 12. I like 12 a lot, but probably around the middle. Then 15. Actually, probably 15 before 12. Then at the top, and then probably the 2 Tactics games, because I really, really like this gameplay in first Tactics. And the story in Tactics Advanced is really good in my opinion. And then 10 is at the top, and then probably 14 very close under it. I have not beat Lightning Returns, but it feels like all the shit in 13-2 is rendered pointless for Lightning Returns. That is correct. That is exactly what happened, which is bullshit. Combat in 15 felt so boring. It gets better, I think. I don't know. Does Ragnarok ever appear in other FF games? As in different forms, but not as that weird monster. Or that weird, like, cat thing. Triple Triad is the best thing in FF8. Honestly, the plot to every FF game is the same, if you want to break it down that way. Yeah, it is. You start off small, but it's the same as every RPG. Forget FF. It's the same in FF. Like, it's the same in every RPG is. Eventually you gotta kill God. That's how RPGs work. 15 is great for newcomers. 15 is good, not the best, far from the worst game. Yeah, that's probably where I stand, Moz. I like Mystic Quest so much, but it felt like really watered down. It was actually from a Japanese FF for Western players. 15 is second only after 9 in my opinion. Never played it. I need to beat 10 upwards in FF games and Tactics. Okay, have you ever played? I couldn't complete X2. I forced myself to, and it doesn't really get better story-wise, but some of the gameplay stuff is good. Have you played 9? It also has a card game also. I liked 8, but I prefer 7. What, no FF3 or FF8 / Cloud? I never played the original 6. X2 is some of the best class-based FF gameplay in the series. Yeah, it does. Shame it's wrapped on the shitty plot. You mean it's dressed with a shitty plot? Like it's dressed that way, Moz? But yeah, it has the card game I like Triple Triad more than Plot of 8. Anyone picking up the Dissidia NT game when it comes out? Oh, is it actually coming west? Neo, Taiki? Why did I say Neo? Is it coming west, Taiki? Is there a PS4? I'll gladly pick up Dissidia. I forgot, I've played the Dissidia games too. They're a lot of fun. They have a decent amount of fan service. Like, the good amount, like, not over the top, but, like, enough where it, like, touches on them. And it's pretty cool. It's interesting seeing different Final Fantasy characters fight different ones, like fighting different villains, different heroes and stuff like that. Never played Dissidia, but this one intrigues me. I I do like 15 what I've played it, but solely the devs won't fix the damn game. That's not what I've heard at all. From what I've heard, the devs have gone above and beyond to like try and fix what's wrong with the game. Also, it's a cool cast. Is Ragnarok an Eidolon or whatever? I never understood it. That's because it was poorly explained, trainer. It's just garbage. It was supposed to be like the Ender of Worlds, and it was just like a small like cat monster, like literally like maybe a foot taller than the humans, and it was supposed to have cracked cocoon, which is like planet-sized, no, or moon-sized. That's stupid. I think Noctis is gonna be fun as fuck to play as. What made you want to start Digimon World 2003? It gives me an excuse to play Digimon World 3 again, but I can play it. If it's 2003, I can technically say it's a different game. That's basically it. For a long time, I'm sure someone like it, Sean, when I enjoyed also the game as a whole. It's been confirmed for a while. Mystic Quest, I think, is great because it's a mindless game I can beat in sitting or two if I'm bored. It's on PS4. It's getting instant release. Just had the open beta. New character gets announced like next week, I think, next time. So I think it's time I show I'm new and ask why we're still in this room. It does look neat, but not that I mind. I'm enjoying the background noise. Oh shit, I'm wrong about what I've heard of 15, my bad. Yeah, no, the devs have been really cool about fixing stuff. Like, way more than you would think a AAA developer would be. I'm waiting for 15 to finish patching right now. Are they still not done patching? I really thought they were. Or are you downloading? Is that what you mean? Hey, Nick. That was a really short latency. Hey, Monwee. What's up? Right. So, Etesian, I'm grinding Guillemon right now. Because, basically, long story short, is that you need your Digimon's levels to be a total of under 30 to go talk to the guy so you can trigger the Vmon side quest, like to recruit Vmon. And since my Agumon is the only one I've really been playing with, and he's like 34 now, I have to remove him from the party. So I just wanted to make sure that Guillemon was strong enough to like stand on his own when I went to go do it, which roughly by now I probably can do. But this one room has only spawns Mamemon, which is a pretty decent one to grind off of, and they have a chance to drop a pretty rare item, so that was why we were there. But I think we can move on now. We've been there long enough. Which one? Combo or Counter Crest? It's the multi-crest, I think. I don't know if I don't think it dropped any, to be honest. I wasn't really paying attention. Forget what's where in this game. Yeah. Did you answer why you were playing Digimon World 2003? My stream was buffering a ton for some reason. Yeah, just it's long story short. I just wanted an excuse to play Digimon World 2000 or Digimon World 3 again on stream / Let's Plays, because I Let's Played it like 5 years ago when I first started my channel. So this gives me an excuse to play again, because things are technically different, and I can stream it this time. And I'm having a lot of fun. Never understood the whole reason behind the creation of Cocoon. No, because it's garbage, trainer. That's literally it. It's bad plot. Oh, the agents for new starters. Okay, yeah. I downloaded the Assassin's Creed DLC. I don't know what it's going to play like. Maybe I should do a video in it, because it seems super weird to me. Got into play 2003 again. This game was my childhood. I'm still upset. I had a bad disc that I always get stuck in the ending before the tournament. Wow, that's rough. What was I playing recently? Jak and Daxter, where I think I had 2 different discs where I would, or it might have been my PS2. I don't remember, but I had a disc where during the opening cutscene, when Samos is talking, he'll be like, he's like monologuing, and he's like talking about the precursors, and he goes, "What was their purpose?" And then the disc I had would like get stuck and would loop on what was their purpose, what was their purpose, what was their purpose, what was their purpose, and I just couldn't. That's the very opening cutscene. I couldn't play the game, and I hated it. Stream it, Nick Kappa. Yeah, Nick, just stream everything. Just stream forever. Fuck sleep. Fuck your other job, despite us not wanting to pay you. Just stream until you get broke, and then you can sell everything you own, and then we'll never hear from you again. When you'll die in a ditch poor. Like the street rat that you are. I mean, a lot of FF games don't explain a lot, but 13 explains pretty much nothing for some reason. Yeah, you are correct. That is why we're all angry about it. One thing I did not like about Digimon World 3, 2003, it's all the Digivolutions you can max stats as a rookie, and it will mean squat against enemies later. Yes and no. I think even at max stats, I think the Digivolutions still have higher stats. Like, a max attack Agumon will still do less damage than a max attack Omnimon. So, I'd pay if I could. Get good so I can Twitch sub to you. I know. I really should. All of you should get Amazon Prime. and then use those Prime subs on me in like a month. This has been Ranting with Nick. Usually at least 1 or 2 a stream. And I really want tacos tonight. Oh. Yeah, I guess Guillemon's a decent level. I feel like I didn't gain that much XP with him. Paying for Amazon Prime, I'd rather just sub. That's true. You can either pay $99 a year or $5 a month to me. It's a lot of money, Nick. What is Amazon Prime? Or my money? Oh, I actually made up the money I bought with Life Discs. That's good. Done. I'm Twitch priming Spencer right now. Oh, that's gonna be. You know, real talk. Spencer's not here, so we can talk about this. I really feel guilty if I get the affiliate program, because I don't want any subs to have to choose between who they give their Amazon Prime sub to, between Spencer and me. I feel like that's shitty, and it's just a bad circumstance. Risen Abyss, thanks for the following. Oh, I get it, Risen, but like that's good. That's clever. That wasn't me being sarcastic. I pay the $11 a month for Prime for the Prime Video and the 2-day shipping. The Twitch is just a bonus. Oh wow, that's pretty cheap actually. I do the $99 a year, which I should mention. Amazon just took from my account today. Like, no warning email that we're gonna like update your subscription in a month or a week or something, like most things do. They're just like, nah, fuck it, we're taking you. It's explaining the data log, which is stupid. Yeah, that's not a good way to tell a story. Just ask Destiny. $5 sub is like €3 for me. To be fair, I love Amazon Prime. It's helped me out a lot. Prime is only 2-day shipping for you guys. Holy shit, my chat's working again. Yes! Prime is 2-day shipping, Amazon Video, Twitch stuff. Probably some other goodies too, I just don't know about. There's also that anime service along with the Twitch. Feels good, man. What's the anime service? I don't know what that is. That sounds new and exciting. Yeah, they just take it once. I didn't have the cash for it, though. I canceled through the app, though, and I had full money back like the next day. No, I mean, it's fine. I could afford it. It was just unexpected. Euros, it's like Monopoly money. I mean, if you use Amazon a lot, Prime is amazing. If you don't, then just Twitch sub. Yeah, that's probably the best way to explain it. I think I probably ship about 30 packages a year, roughly, on Amazon. Always rising, too. Also, the currency is pounds? Fuck me. I can't read the symbols. I really should. It's called Anime Strike. It's like Crunchyroll. Oh, interesting. Hope they remaster FF9 with voice acting. Maybe, one day. Pounds, sterling, not euros. Oh, fuck, I don't know, guys. We left the EU. Oh, that's true. I just steal from my friend's Prime for deliveries. My brother does that with me. But we live in the same apartment, so it's much easier. I think I still have his payment on my thing, which I don't like doing. I don't want to accidentally use his payment one day. So, isn't Angemon, or Angemon, excuse me, over here somewhere? Or is he on the other part of this? I think he is. We'll go fight Magna Angemon real quick, because we're going back to, near his DDR agent anyway. I don't know where I left off. Just steal my friend's Prime for deliveries with the EU. You can't pay the $99 up front. You can do $11 a month. Costs more overall, but less at once. Yeah, that's not bad. Currently, the shitty catalog's not worth it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I have to choose between you and Spencer. Hashtag feels bad, man. Yeah, I do that with my roommate. He's in the other parts. Yeah, you don't need to get Patamon as a partner unless you want it. No, I'm just doing it just to do it. It's at this point, Maz, it's like an extra boss. So I might, like, you know, whatever. I just whoop Magna Angemon real quick. Just something to do. Head south where the other entrance is. Yeah. I figured. There's only really 2 sections over like here that look like these. Screw them both and send to me. Yeah, just do that. But yeah, I was looking at the requirements for affiliate. It's really low. It's like stream a total of 5 hours for the month. It was either 5 hours a week or 5 hours for the month. I think it was something really low. And then have at least an average of 3 viewers at a time. Like, they set the bar for affiliates super low. Which is why I'm a little annoyed at like both YouTube and Twitch, because there's no like mid-tier. There's nothing for like someone who does a little bit better than the average, or like you know, person who just starts out, I guess, but yet at the same time doesn't have like a million subs. There's nothing like in between. What are good mods? Compelling argument mods. You gonna do any other Mario games? Yeah, I gotta finish Paper Mario. And I don't know. I really like Sunshine, but I don't know 64 nearly as well, so I don't know if it would be as fun for me to play. I hardly ever have a good experience with Amazon anymore. I ain't giving them no money for Prime, especially since they nerfed the pre-order discount in video games. To be fair, the only thing I buy with Amazon is like older things, and various things not related to video games. Video games I go completely through PSN. Well, okay, Moz, ask me so. Easy money, give me your $5. No money now, or banned. Maybe we negotiate it down. Moz, give you your $5 so you can give it to Nick. Feels evil, man. This is all a pyramid scheme. Moz is actually going to give the money to me. He's just like the, he's like the lower tier man. It's 10% in Canada now for Oops. Yeah, the discounted game is still good though. 20% is much different than 25. 10% in Canada is not great at all. But Sean, have you tried not living in Canada? That might improve your Amazon experience. Man, please, I'm poor. That'd be super fun if I banned anyone who couldn't pay. I'm sure that'd go over real well. It's a real great way to build a community. So, just because ENIAC isn't here, because he's a dirty student studying and learning and doing all that shit, be sure to go to the Discord if you guys want. Join the Discord, chat with us even when we're not streaming. We're all very active. We have plenty of tabs for it. Let's see, what else? What does ENIAC usually... Guys, what does ENIAC plug? Plug the YouTube channel? Guys, what do we do without ENIAC? I don't know what to do here. Have I played Persona 5? Yeah. Oh, I should finish Persona 5, actually. I think I'm on the last month, and I'm like... I was enjoying the game too much where I didn't want to finish it yet because I didn't want to be done with it. But I should try and get back into it. I should at least finish it just to get it over with. So I think it's kind of interesting anyway, but it might be possible Digimon 3 did the whole trapped in an MMO thing first. Heck, signed first aired in April, and Digimon World 3 was released in June, so it's close. Yeah, Digimon World 3 must have been in development before then, so... Twitch.tv/RatherSales, am I doing it right? Red, no, you're not. That is interesting. I wonder if Digimon came first. Actually... Sao did it before anyone else, guys. Sword Art Online is the first to ever do this. I'm 14, and what is anime? No offense to anyone who's 14. Unless you think Sword Art Online is the first to do that, in which case offense. But then you probably wouldn't understand the offense being shot at you. I just realized Edamon has toenails. I don't know why that's weird to me, but it is. You can donate to Maz by donating to Nick. But yeah, you should subscribe on YouTube too. That's where all the stream uploads go. That's where other videos go to, where I do Let's Plays and offline stuff. I don't know if that interests you, but it's there. It exists. Just in case anyone here has not followed me from YouTube, on the off chance. Hey man, it's actually a pretty cool sprite. Oh, what is it? Can I help you? Hey Magna Angel, I have a favor to ask. Also, because I'm a dirty cheater, and I just realized. Let's just do a quick save state here. Hey Magna Angel, I have a favor to ask. Can I get Patamon DDNA from you? I'm sorry, but that is not something so easily given. If you can defeat me, then I will consider it. What was your first platinum, Nick? It was Ratchet & Clank, A Crack in Time. A great first platinum. I can't cap on YouTube. I mean, that's true. So you can see the memes me and Taiki post. Makes Twitch a lot more fun. I just stumbled here because I follow this game on Twitch. Nice. And before he wipes you with Gate of Destiny? I don't think so. Well, I still have him first, so I can get some XP, I guess. Who is the better holy Digimon? Actually, is wow, the size difference here is ridiculous. My first platinum was Knack. My first platinum was Uncharted 1. Feels good. Feels old, man. To be fair, my first platinum was in 2000. Oh, wow, he actually did just wipe me. That's just a KO move. Okay. That's fair. You weren't kidding. He literally just smacked me. He's like, there you go. I'd like to use a life disc, please. I believe I was wronged. Getting wiped. Are you going to let's play the GBC Dragon Warrior monsters? Don't know. I think you have the translation wrong there. I'm gonna let's play Dragon Quest Monster Joker. The original at least, eventually. But I'd like to finish Dragon Quest 8 first. Sorry, man, tried to warn you. I got this, though. Tech, nothing I really want to use, to be honest. Attack and quickly steal items. Let's murderize him. Laying the smackdown. Wait, Gate of Destiny insta-kill? That's lore friendly. That didn't do as much damage as I wanted to. I think my second one was Rock Bank 2. It was frustrating. You had to play every song, or Rock Band 2. Every song in the game without pausing. That's awful. Just so time consuming. God damn. Oh wait, never mind. I win. I was worried for a second. I was like, this is harder than I wanted it to be. Gate of Destiny is the second highest 1 to KO move in the game. What's the first highest? Hey, we got some level ups in here. Didn't give me any items. I heard a new Monsters Joker is coming in Japan. I hope they bring it to us, or bring it to the US. Maybe. I really didn't like 2 as much. I still have to finish it, but I did not like the format nearly as much as like the tournament for 1. Yeah, I won. Oh, all right. Take it with you. Yeah, I got the Padawan DDNA. Thanks, Magna Angemon. You're a real pal. Soul Destroyer, I think? Who uses it? And what is the rate? Like, what's the percentage? That's a good question. I'd be interested to know that. I own the GBC game, and it says Dragon Warrior Monsters back when Square Enix was still 2 different company. Back when it was Enix, before they translated to Dragon Quest, when it was the Dragon Warrior games. Well then, absolutely not. For a Game Boy Color game, are you kidding me? That's way too old. Fuck, I just realized I gotta go all the way back now. I want to go the one that takes me to Asuka. Or Asuka. I keep saying it wrong, but nobody corrects me. Beelzemon uses it. Actually, it's called Soul Plunder. Soul Plunder sounds very, what's the word? Non-consenting? Yeah, that's another good question. Sean, how long does it take to go through every song in Rock Band without pausing? Like, what's the time frame for that? And Imperial Digimon PM? Interesting. I'm wondering what my endgame people should be in this one. I think I'll probably go for Omnimon again, just because it's classic. You gotta have Omnimon. And I guess I want to try for Imperial Digimon PM. And I also want to try for Beelzemon, but I know Beelzemon is ridiculous. But if I'm streaming, I could just grind. Just shoot the shit with chat. You're stealing someone's soul, I don't think you consent. New Dragon Warriors game looks amazing. I might get the PS4 and DS versions because they look like 2 different games. DS looks like both the DS Dragon Warrior games and the SNES ones. The PS4 just looks great. It's exclusive to the 2 strongest Digimon in the game. Gotcha. Yeah, the new Dragon Quest game, Dragon Quest 11, I think it is. That's a day 1 buy for me. Dragon Quest 8 is a phenomenal game. One of my favorite of all time. And Dragon Quest 9 was still really, really good. Even if I didn't like it as much, it was still super, like, really solid. So, that's easily, like, day 1. Beelzemon is easier than Digimon PM. Is he, though? Because if I have Vmon, wouldn't it be easier? All I have to get is... Actually, I can kind of see. I guess it would take a while to get all those. Yeah, I got Beelzemon. You probably grinded enough to get him in your first Let's Play. Oh, interesting. Well, then I could probably get him in this one too. Dragon Quest 11 looks really cool. Might get that as my first Dragon Quest game. Showing the Rock Band thing. Yeah, Sean. Trying to hear. Maybe he's adding it up. About 7-8 hours. I had to do it twice because I didn't want to do it on Expert and risk failing a song. And you have to beat it on Expert too, and failing counts as pausing. Hey Nick, I probably know your answer already, but are you excited for the next Digimon game probably coming next year? Of course I am, Foxy. To be fair, I like the Digimon World game style better, so I like redigitized Next Order and Digimon World 1. But the Cyber Sleuth style, like Hacker's Memory, is still pretty fun. Definitely looking forward to it. Also, for completely unselfish reasons, it'll probably be a pretty big boost to the channel and on Twitch, so that'll also be a nice benefit. I invested so much time in DQ9 it wasn't even funny. I did the same. I was playing a lot at work. I even played it outside of work, which I rarely do for handheld games. Yeah, for Digimon World versions. Yeah, 110%. Beelzemon is only Malameotis, one Gallantmon. Gate of Destiny rate is 88. Grand Quagmon gets Dimension Scissors, which is 110. Wow. Maybe we should just get Grand Quagmon. Also, remember, do you guys remember when I beat Digimon World 3 the first time? For those of you who watched it. I had Omnimon, and when I blasted as Omnimon, he turned into Grand Quagmon, and it was like the least climactic thing that I've ever seen. Trick Shot on the time is so much an issue. There's a 14-hour one in Dead Rising 1, the expert version. That maybe it's horrible. I'm bad at instrument games like that, so I can never complete it. Yeah, Dead Rising 1's Survivor, or 7-Day Survivor trophy, remains like one of the most annoying things I've ever had to do in a game. It was fun, but way too annoying. Not 110%, I think it's 110 on 164. Jesus. Sucked because I couldn't get up to P or E. It was legitimately physically difficult trophy. So Sean, there was no like stopping in between songs? That's ridiculous. I just assumed like you would play the song, but you just like couldn't pause during the song, and then it would start to load the next one, and you'd have like a confirmation screen or something. It literally just keeps playing it back to back. That's ridiculous. That sounds again like one of those trophies they put there but didn't play test. It was just kind of like, hey, here's the thing you might want to do, and then like just nobody attempted it. Why aren't there any of the Pokemon TCG video games after the first one available outside America? Because they probably didn't sell well in America. Usually the answer. Trying to segment an English unofficial patch, if I recall correctly. Unofficial patch hardly counts. How am I doing against Elfmon? Nope, still not good enough, Guillemon. Used to be pro at Guitar Hero Rock Band, and the Fire and Flames is easy for me on Expert. Or Through the Fire and the Flames. Oh, we got a badass over here. No, that's pretty cool, Sean. Never completed that one on Expert. Doesn't count. The coded stuff weird. My panel doesn't list the max rate. The highest rate they have coded is 127, then 100% after that, so it might be 132 or 164. I could stop it all. The trophy's called the Bladder of Steel Award for a reason. Jesus Christ. What a sadistic trophy. I've never heard of one that bad. That's awful. Like 7-Day Survivor sucks, and you have to keep the game running, but you can pause in between it. And you can take breaks. Try 5 comes out in a month, feels hype, man. That's true. Actually, it's not in a month, isn't it? It's like 25 days. I thought it's at the end of September. Probably. Never really felt the same as a real guitar, though. Oh, do you have the ability to play an instrument helped you with Rock Band and Guitar Hero? Who else is holding out hope that Digimon World Digitized Decoded will get an official translation? No. No way in hell. I don't see it getting an official translation, but I can see Romstar eventually finishing it. How hard is the Platinum Skyrim? Not hard at all. Skyrim's got a pretty easy trophy set. I think the hardest trophy for me personally was getting all the shouts. I think that's one of them. Honestly, I think like Fallout 3 and 4 had harder trophy sets than Skyrim. I platinum Skyrim twice, once on PS3 and once on PS4. So it's not that bad. It's a little time consuming, but it's fun along the way, so. I know people who are better than me at Guitar Hero but couldn't play guitar. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, I'm taking some damage here. But at least I'm standing on my own two tiny stubby legs now. I think the ship has sailed. I'm sure they know there's a translation out there already and probably think it's good enough, which it is. Well, it's Nintendo, because it's technically a 3DS game, so I am inclined to believe that they just don't give a shit, or they are blissfully unaware that a translation exists. Everyone I knew who was really good at Guitar Hero played piano, not guitar. That makes way more sense, in my opinion. Happy Digimon is sort of coming back to the US, and I hope that trend continues. Me too. I really need to replace my Skyrim game. It's super cheap. Alright, Alright, so I'm going back to Asuka. I can talk to Patamon, or Patamon, no, what? I lost my brain for a second. Patamon's DDNA agent. Unlock him. Then we'll throw Agumon in the city, in the Digimon lab, and then we'll try and venture out to talk to the agent. I doubt Nintendo cares about a Digimon game, if I'm being honest. They kill Pokemon hacks for obvious reasons. It's Pokemon, yeah. I think they kill Pokemon games because arguably they have more content than the games they release. Because if they released all the content in one Pokemon game, then nobody would buy the next Pokemon game. I mean, that's the main reason. You touch Mario, Nintendo will slit your throat, otherwise don't care. It's 50 U's to buy, it's close to where I live. Yikes. That doesn't make sense. Are you talking for PS4? Because I guess that's still kind of new. I mean, I bought it, I had it last November, so it's almost a year old, but for PS3, 360, that game has got to be dead cheap. And that's why we got to buy the games when they come out. I mean, I'm sure Amazon has it really cheap too. It's a super old game, and there's a lot of copies out there. Like, the game came out 6 years ago. On PC, too, it's gotta be cheap. Actually, PC, I feel like prices... There's a lot of sales on Steam, but I feel like other than that, the prices stay pretty high. I only a 360, and no. I promise. I promise it's cheap. Nintendo never drops their prices on their stuff. No, Nintendo's the worst with that. Nintendo IP stays expensive forever. I'll be back. That's the same as saying BRB, but Sean's too cool for BRB. Sean, see you soon. I should train Digimon, now that I think about it. Didn't even occur to me, but could probably get the stats up. When the bombs drop, we will trade for things in Nintendo games. I mean, trainer, just do a quick search on Amazon. Just search Skyrim, and I guarantee you'll see results instantly. Wow, I have a lot of training to do, actually. I wonder why I waited so long. Oh, I should wait, because I'm going to unlock Fulgore. Are you still here? Yeah. The KO moves in the game, the enemies have their Soul Snatcher, 72 rate, Soul Plunder, 96 rate, Atomic Ray, 64 rate, Hunting Knife, 72 rate. Fulgore, should I wait until I get to the North Sector and just wait until I get to Magnemon's gym so I can get better training bonuses at this point, since I'm not really hurting for stats? I feel like that's probably a better idea, right? I'm just going to do it anyway. Yes, it's saving TV. Good. That makes sense. Proud of me for thinking forward. At least until I beat Black Greymon. Get the training key or ID, whatever it's called, and then all the training facilities become instantly upgraded. I think that's how that works. Hey, that's Patamon DDNA. Thanks. Okay. You have Patamon now. Thanks, man. Right now you're at 60 TP, so if you level 6 more times, you'll be at 90. Yeah. Well, for Guillemon, anyway. Though it caps at 99. Oh, that's why you're saying it. So use some, you're going to go over it. No. I'm using Guillemon. For Agumon, it's at 30, which I'm not really close to. Taiki is now hosting. Thank you. Taiki hosting to his millions of followers. Together, we should be close to reaching worldwide. I would throw some into speed if you start getting close. Yeah. Hey, Kaza, what's up? Hosting with 0 viewers feels good, man. I had no idea you could cap TP. To be fair, I don't think you should normally. It just shouldn't come up. Man, I love this music. It's just so good. Okay. You wanted 60 TP, it looked like you can get 5 per level, so 99 would be like 7 more levels. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though, is I don't really see him getting 7 more levels. Not in the quick trip to the Protocol Forest from here. So, and I don't plan on using him before we go to the North Sector. Nice to see some Digimons. You can cap, and I forgot about that all the time. Usually I'm so on training. Like, I'm usually, like, training as much as possible. I could add Monmon for safety. And for color synchronicity. Let me add that up. I might have just gone over. 17 plus 13, exactly 30. Oh, shit. Is that, is 30 too high, or is this okay? Have you applied for affiliate on here? No, I gotta wait longer. Give it like a month of streaming, then they'll offer it to me. Waste all the TP. Means South Sector. Actually, never mind. I'm done. Well, I think it's 29. Monmon's going away then. I'll just play it safe. It has to be less than 30. Yeah, I figured. Honestly, it's not a big deal. We'll just throw Patamon on there. Wasn't planning on using him anyway. It was just sort of just to round it out. Try and be okay. I really don't like Patamon. I don't like the I'm okay. I'm indifferent to the Angemon line. Like if I get them, whatever. But I'm not. I never like aim for them. Patamon sucks. Trainer with fighting words. I remember as a kid, when I would grind in this, I would always try and come back to the Asuka Inn specifically because it was the cheapest, but it's saving such a little amount of money, I don't really see the point. And a hard save just in case, knowing this game, something can go wrong for me. Oh. Isn't someone in the Discord have something with Doom Bubble in their name? That is in fact Red, the same person who was saying trying to resist the urge to ban. You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Holy Carp SC still didn't change his Twitch name to Red Herring. Feels really bad, man. I know, Red. Stop confusing everyone. You have a different screen name on every fucking account you have. In Discord, it's Doom Bubble. On PSN, it's Doom Bubble. On YouTube, it's Red Herring. Here, it's Holy Carp SC. Like, pick a name. We all know you as Red. If you're gonna change your name, change it everywhere. Good thing the saving is so slow. That's my favorite theme in the game. That's pretty calming. PSN, it's Holy Carp, Nick Cheeks. I don't know, man. I give up. Can you not remove messages? Only timeout? I don't know. Is there no way? I just hate things that focus on healing rather than attack power. No, you gotta have healing to balance out. My strategy is always to make sure to have like a bunch of healers. Like, I usually have one attacker and then everyone else heals, just to balance things out. You can never have too much healing. Patamon is to Digimon, what Magikarp is to Pokemon, and like that. I can kind of see that similarity. Red Herring is the only one I used once. Why did it have to be the one that we all fell in love with? How could you do this to us, Red? We trusted you. You were the chosen one. I don't want to time a goal. Just remove his shitty Padawan sucks comments. Offense is the greatest defense? No, I don't believe in that. I think that battles should be taken carefully, and you'll go from there. The only thing that kept me from quitting this game was when I got pissed off and deleted the memory card was the save states. Yikes. As an adult, I don't delete data anymore. It's too important. When you could time out for 3 minutes. Resident, who he says he is, my parents warned me this day would come. Patamon greater than Agumon? Well, dem's fighting words. I love Agumon and his entire line, so... racially abusing Patamon. Oh, man. I am not ready for this. That dude really fucked me over by quitting. Or, I'm sorry, not quitting. Quitting implies that you went to the store and said, hey, I quit. This dude just didn't show up and then nobody's heard from his phone. He, so now I had to work last night, which is right in the middle of my days off. Now I have tonight off, and then tomorrow off, and then I have to go back for like 5 days in a row, and I just not, just can't. Padawan's the true MC of adventure. Incorrect. OGMC, also incorrect. I'm like Kirito. I love being super OP. Oh, so there's never any problems because you have your plot armor is so thick that you can't possibly lose. Really great stuff. Right, I'll ban you both now. What have you just said you can't? I don't even hate Patamon that much. But come on, Agumon? But no, yeah, healing is important, guys. You gotta always be healing. Defense is really important, too. Attack can only take you so far. I never prioritize attack. It's not worth it. You'll know the true MC of adventure is Edamon. Also true. Alright. I keep forgetting I can't switch out. I'm stuck with Guillemon now. Who beat the first villain? Who gave Agumon the power to evolve to Mega? Who beat Piedmon, the true final boss of adventure? Who never even became Mega in the original series? What a loser. Who died immediately after Digivolving the first time? Whose partner almost went and adopted a Demi-Devimon instead of him? King Edamon should have been an adventure. I think so too. Much better choice than Metal Edamon. If I don't delete the save, it will Jumanji style call me back to the game. Anyone see the Donald can't spell heal? I didn't. Healing defense important. Yes, is almost always. Yet is almost always a glass cannon. I don't think that's true. Fubar, I do nothing but play it safe. Hey, have you seen Pyogemon? I've been looking for him forever, but I can't find him. If you can find him, I'll give you something great. Alright, I did it. Beat some games so I don't have to play them again. I mean, I've definitely done that with Platinums. Alright. This dude is higher leveled than I am, which is why I'm scared right now. Who didn't need to become Mega because he was that badass? No. Incorrect. I don't think I would talk bad of anything in the Edamon line, to be honest. He's treating what Texas healing and spells it healing every time. America actually elected a retard. That caught me off guard. Especially since Edamon already had his Elvis voice. Oh. What if you just said you can't come into work on your days off? So here's the deal, Fulgara. I work at a small store, probably about 15 employees, including the owners, and I work the overnight. Now, at the time, there were 2 overnighters, and I'm actually the longest working employee there. I've been there for 6 years. There were 2 overnighters. One dude was working 4 days a week. I was working 4 days a week, and the other dude was working. He was working 3, and then I said I needed to take some days off. Like I could only work 2 days a week because I can't keep doing overnights. It's killing me inside. And I said, but if this guy, if this guy messes up and he just disappears, then I'll cover for him until you find another person. That was like part of the deal of me taking less shifts. Is like I could be their fallback, their safety net. On top of that, I've worked there 6 years as an overnighter, and I swear to fucking God, this has happened at least 6 times. Like, at least once a year. Almost always this summer. The other overnighter who has like 4 shifts just fucking vanishes or quits out of nowhere, gets arrested, and then I have to work way more shifts. Problem is, I'm the only one trained who can do it. Like, they literally don't have anyone else, so when I'm not there, they have one person working from like 6 p.m. to 3 a.m., and then the owner comes in at 3 a.m., so there is no overnighter. They're just like splitting it in half. And I do feel a little bit bad, but it should be only temporary for like 2 weeks tops. And then I'm going to be back to normal. But it's a shitty situation all around. If it was like a big grocery store, like if it was like Stop and Shop, then I never would have done it. I would have just said no, get someone else to do it. But I'm literally the only person they have. So if I don't do it, then every other employee has to split apart and do it, and it doesn't make sense. And it makes me look shitty. It means that when they're hiring a new overnighter, they're going to hire 2, and they're going to fire my ass for not helping. Shady guy asking for DDNA in a dark corner. Better go talk to him. Exactly. You play it safe all the time. I probably wouldn't be here long. You gotta love those screw it moments. No, that's not me, Fubar. When have I ever played dangerously in my life? Oh, I need to run. Whoops, this is too strong for me. Oh my god. Ask for a raise. I think I have asked for a raise. To be fair, I'm the highest paid employee. Like, I get $15.50 an hour, which is not bad. I get paid more than any other employee there, so it's like I don't really have leverage. I can't keep asking for more. You should ask for a raise. You're clearly putting a ton of effort in this job and should be compensated better for it. I agree. We'll see. We'll see if they remember when it comes time to hand out raises. It's funny though, because customers keep saying it too. It's like you should give them a raise for bending over backwards. You won't know unless you ask. Technically, you can. Well, it's just I know them well enough to know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna ask for a raise, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do raises soon, you know, just because you know people have been doing a lot of work and stuff like that." And blah blah blah. Or they'll say it's like, "Well, you helped out for a little bit, but you're only gonna be working 2 days a week, so well." Never get a raise unless you ask for one. What do you make in a year? It's hard to say because for this is gonna be the first year. Well, not even really, because I was in school earlier this year. But that's the other thing, is they held my job open when I went to college. So for like 2 years, I could just come home on vacations, and they would like push aside the other people and give me shifts to work. And then last year, I would come home and work every weekend. So it's like I am indebted to them. Like they kept my job even though I was gone for like months at a time. 1550 rich man over here. Yeah, no. When the Sovereign Digimon disappeared after Tamers, they didn't. They're an adventure. Start looking for other jobs. Use that as leverage and anything if you find a better paying job. I mean, I am looking for other jobs, so it is real. It's just what you guys don't seem to realize is that my kind of job is a revolving door type of thing. So it's like if I like ask for leverage, they'll be like, okay, cool, see ya. We'll get someone else. And 15 isn't a bad amount. I make 13 an hour, but it depends on how much you're doing. To be honest, I don't do much. I do more than I did when I started working, but I have a lot of downtime. Like I play video games at work, so it's a pretty cushy job. Adventurers before Tamers. I said trainer. Adventure Try, which came out this year, the year before. One less than 8 an hour. Yikes. You're a manager too, aren't you? If you're reliable, you're not as expendable as people who will flake, like the guy you're covering for. Right. I understand what you guys are saying, and I agree. I should get a raise. But it's more of like I live in the real world, and raises don't just flow. I know my employers very well, and I know when the time to ask for a raise is and when the time isn't. It'll look even worse in the higher ups who have to deal with it instead of giving you another 50 cents. It's true, but we'll see. It's honestly just not worth the amount of effort. I made 11. I'd get 10 cents raise a year almost daily. A customer would tell my boss how great of a job I was doing, but Dollarama doesn't give out raises. Yeah, that happened to me when I worked at GameStop. My first raise after working for a year, they gave me like 15 cents. I was like, this is stupid. At least when I worked at a grocery store, they'd raise it by 50 cents. The other issue is in Massachusetts, they're rolling out plans to raise minimum wage to 15. So it's like raising like $1 a year. Like $1 a year every year. But the problem is every time it raises $1 for minimum wage, I only get like a 50-cent raise. So it's like slowly minimum wage is catching up to me. Just show your boss this video. I know what you're saying. Yeah. My opinion, this is the time. You've got them by the balls. I really don't, though. I'm too nice for this. Does this lead to... I think this leads to Bulk Swamp. Or no. What's the quickest way to get to Bulk Swamp from here? Is it just to take the... Is it just to run through Wire Forest? That doesn't seem right. That and company treat people like fodder. This one is not worth it and get some more. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like they would rather try and hire a new person and give me more to raise. Again, I'm also the highest paid employee there, so it's like they're going to be like, you want more? You're already making this much. That's how they're allowed to pay apprentices. My assistant manager worked 50 hours a week and made $2 more than me. My manager made $100K a year. That company's corrupt. Yeah, for me, it's not like that. That's the other thing too. Is here's the leverage I don't have. My boss works his ass off. He works at least 60 hours a week. Like, he owns the store and he works, like, really, really hard there. It'd be one thing if it was like he hired a manager and it was like a whole chain of command, but it's not. It's like I answer directly to the owner of the store and he puts the fucking work in. So, got paid like £800 this month. Had some debts to pay when I get paid next month. I'm planning on giving Nick some cash. That'd be neat. It's not required, but it'd be neat. Very much would appreciate the $5 pizza donation. Seeing that go off more than once. Asking for a raise on Tuesday. Wish me luck, boys. I wish you all the luck in the world. Red/Doombubble/Holycarp. SC. Oh, can I go even further here? Where does that go? Doesn't matter. Right, I thought you were saying you were pretty much second in command. You've been there 6 years and covered a ton of people. Not really, though. For me, it's like here's the type of work that here's the kind of service I provide. There's no problems. I show up to work and I leave. Like, my boss doesn't have to ask me for things. For all intents and purposes, I don't exist. That is my benefit. Jeez, Nick, that actually sounded genuine. No, for real, Red. Good luck. You'll get it. Because I don't work with the day. Like, I don't like interact with people. I don't assign people to work. I work by myself. My whole job is to just not let the store burn down overnight, and to just not have to call them in the middle of the night. And that's what I do. Trainer, it makes sense when you realize that the seasons are all individually contained and don't interact with each other. So it's about writing. Feel like you're poking at a hole that really just does not need to be poked at, as in this just doesn't make sense to. I do appreciate it, Fulgora. I agree. I'm definitely worth more, and I will be getting a new job soon. It's not that kind of job. It's a part-time job. I am not as indispensable. Here's the thing. I can't be fired. Like, my job is too difficult to replace because, like, you know, it's hard to find overnighters, especially on short notice. So I won't be fired, meaning I have a lot of leeway. Not that I really use it. But getting a raise is difficult. I've gotten plenty. I think I started working there, I made 11, and now I make like 15.50. 15, something like that. Honestly, 15 doesn't sound like a bad job. It's not. That's what I mean. It's like I'm fine. Like I deserve more, but they're not like gutting me. I make a pretty decent amount. I think I did get a raise recently too. I should check my pay stubs because I'm pretty sure that I'm getting more a week than I was before. I really don't like going this way. I probably should just gone through the wire forest. I just thought that should have been in other seasons. I mean, maybe, but wouldn't it get old to keep seeing the same allies and stuff like that? Trying to branch out. 11 to 50 is a decent markup proportionally. Good job. I mean, over 6 years though, that's less than $1 a year. It's something, but it's less. That's why I need to make these Twitch bucks to fill it in. So they're basically the gods of the digital world, except when Yggdrasil is the god. Or when Apocalypse is the god. I didn't know it was over 6 years, but even still, that ain't bad. No. It's not a terrible job. You know it would pay more. Monthly Twitch subs. Actually, how many subs would I have to equate to what I normally get? Them Twitch gold bars? To get the same amount I get paid through Twitch, I would have to get... Let me bring out my calculator. To roughly reveal how much I get paid a month. Or this was when I was working 4 days a week. Let's do 2 days. So roughly... I'm like doing simple math here. And failing at it. That doesn't sound right. Hold on. Oh, wait, hang on. Wait. To get what I'm making now, I would need 80 Twitch subs. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. I would need 320 Twitch subs. So, and that's just for like 200. That's for me taking it easy. I would need 640 to get what I was making when I was working 4 days a week. How am I compensate for not getting a raise? Yeah. I mean, my friend makes like $150 an hour, but that's a restaurant business, right? We're working $2 an hour. JK, when I started working, I made $6.50 an hour. Although Iowa is much cheaper to live than most places. Yeah, that's the other thing. The cost of living in Massachusetts is pretty up there. I've looked into moving places where it's cheaper. Pokemon wasn't a god. He was just a crazy messed up creature created from negative emotions. Was he though? Was he though? I mean, he was complete with hot and cold running water trainer. I mean, if that doesn't sound godlike to you, then I don't know what to tell you. What about with current Patreon as well? Current Patreon? Then I would have to minus 10 subs. Current Patreon equates to about 10 subs. So that would be roughly... I would need 630 subs with the same amount of Patreon I have right now. Yeah, I really don't understand why the whole tips thing works with the restaurant business. I understand that on some nights they can take home way more, and it's basically like working for commission, but the fact that they can pay so low an hour is garbage. Only make crusts feel bad, man. Ends up making $200 a night in tips, though. We calculated this summer he was making around $35 an hour. Yeah, it's not bad, but just when business gets slow, it sucks. Patreon's way better to go to because the cut Patreon is smaller than it is. But so here's my thing, because I've kind of thought about. Also, isn't Digimon supposed to be like right here? Or that's Metal Greymon. Where does Digimon go? I know he's on around here somewhere. Can't take all these metaphors. Hey, look, I never got this. Patreon is better, but Twitch is more accessible. Plus, there's Twitch Prime subs, so I don't think I'm going to be ditching Twitch. No, north side of the other map. Keep going. Metro 2 is pretty dang dark, though. Yeah, a little bit. It's whatevs. For now, I don't really expect anything. Like, anything I get through Patreon or Twitch or whatever, YouTube ad revenue is great, and it's just icing on the cake. But for very obvious reasons, I'm not really popular enough to go further than that. Oh, here he is. Real X Garland, thanks for the sub. Like, once I get to more viewers, like if I start averaging out around 200 viewers a stream, then things will be a little bit more likely, but for now I can't, like, I'm not going to pretend I can rely on that. There just simply isn't enough, like, constant watchers. I think I'm ready for this, right? I should be. That was a good nap. Feels good to have naps. Alright. Great dialogue as always. The episode dedicated to Kin's struggle with grief and depression was dark as fuck, because Death Note's really fucking dark. Hey, Digimon, I have a favor to ask. Can I get Vemon DDNA? No way, they stab you with a needle for that. Unless I lose in a battle, you can forget it. Oh, alright, I only have to win, right? Yeah, right, try it if you can. I mean, I'll definitely win. Digimon is my spirit animal. He's easiest crab, way easier than Gate of Destiny. I think he's the easiest DDNA Digimon. God, they all look so tiny. Alright, well, I did it. Easy peasy. Because they made him a lower level. Makes sense. Why do they make it... You have to wait so long to unlock him, though? That's what doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I won. Okay, hand it over. Alright, here, take it. Ouch. You were an ultimate level Digimon, you whiny baby. Thanks, Digimon. Yeah, I'm never doing this again. Later. And I was the last person to get a Vemon. Alright. So we got Vemon's DDNA. We're going to replace Renamon soon, and we'll have the Dream Team. Because Vemon Evolution's OP. I guess that's true. So, getting Vemon, I guess, is... I'm trying to think. I think I wanted to end the stream a little early today, so I could put a so I could stream Final Fantasy VII to make up for it not releasing yesterday. But I'll leave it to the chat to decide. Do you guys want me to keep playing Digimon? Because we're about 2 hours, so I could grab Vemon and then we could feasibly stream Final Fantasy VII for a bit. I'd probably end. I will leave it up to the chat. Should I do Final Fantasy VII or keep playing this? After you first get to Mirage Tower? Oh, I thought you had to beat Byakko. My bad. I didn't know I could have gotten him sooner than that. Whoops. I thought I had to wait this long. I probably could have gotten him before Agumon hit 30. FF7, FF7. That's 2. I should just do a straw poll. What am I doing? Never mind. Don't just shout and chat. I'm just going to do a straw poll. Mods, be sure to copy and paste this so that when people inevitably miss it, you can just repaste it. This is very much a very quick poll. Did not really format it very well. Have at it, mateys. I'll look at the results. Vemon, then FF7. FF7 would like more Digimon, but save Vemon for next stream. I mean, it's not saving. Vemon's... I mean, I've got him, basically. Like, I just have to go talk to the DDNR agent. Or DDNA agent. I always say it wrong. I don't know why. But FF7 are banned? That is not true. I promise. I don't understand where this ravenous want for FF7 is, because you guys never watch the fucking videos. The FF7 is doing significantly worse than 12 and other videos, too. People are not interested on YouTube. If it helps, sway the decision one way or another. I am currently at the this section where you just meet up with Barrett, or you're going to find Barrett again after you get Tifa. Basically when Wedge, Biggs, and Jesse all die. Was with you and banned, and your service is awful. I just banned like half an hour ago. It's an ongoing joke. Nobody will be banned unless they do stupid. Do a 13, then compare. I'll happily oblige. Like you give forbidden suffering the best. I'm probably gonna stop that for a bit just because I finally hit like the wall of like I can't progress. Like I'm just not strong enough. So I might have to finally cut it out and just go back to another Yu-Gi-Oh game. Not that I don't like the suffering too, but if it's like physically impossible for me to beat them, like I don't have a strong enough like cards to actually beat them, then I can't do it. FF7 is winning by 6. Digimon World 3 has... FF7 is at 6. Digimon World 3 is at 3. Mods, can you copy and paste the link again? Just in case. Because we have more watchers than the amount of people who just voted. We got some people who are not exercising their rights. But yeah, it's... Just need to believe in the heart of the cards, Nick. Well, yeah, I'll finish getting Vmon, and I'll add him to the party, and then we'll see where the poll's at. I figured you pretty much reached the limit. The struggle was real, though. It was pretty cool when you would finally win. It was very satisfying. That being said, I am gonna go. I want to go back to it eventually, but I'm gonna try and grind a little bit here and there in my off time, just like maybe 50 matches at a time on speed up, and then we'll see. We'll see if I can go from there. I voted. Proud of you. All of you get out an I voted sticker. Oh, you know what I forgot? We unlocked Samarimons. That means I can technically go to Divermon Island. Man, I really want to just like delve deep into the card battle system in this one. I want to do a stream where we dedicate only the card battle, but I don't know like where to grind for now. I think the only answer I can think of is that we'd have to get some Cardmon from the north sector. And then, well, like that could be like the first half of the screen is grinding. First half of the stream is grinding Cardmon, then opening the packs, then creating decks, and then going for Divermon Island. Going back to Pro... Oh, I did run right by it, didn't I? No, wait. Yeah. I gotta go back to Protocol Ruins. You want to stream a Digimon game dedicated to card battles? If only there were a game we keep requesting like that. You're right, but also... Shh. They're different games. They're different card battles. I mean, if Sean had reminded me to play Digimon Card Battle, then I could, you know, then I would play it. But I feel like he never brings it up. I always forget. You're good, I'm done. I was wondering why you didn't grab Vmon while you were in the town, but I forgot you didn't get him. Yeah, I figured. What's Digimon Card Battle? I don't know. A terrible PSX game? No, it's pretty great. I like it for what it is, but the grinding is hard. Harder than I would like. I like how in Duel Links, sometimes they'll say, I guess I gotta work on on putting my monsters in defense position. It's like, really? You don't have a grasp of that? It's pretty basic stuff. You should probably know how to do that by now. That's Vmon DDNA, so you found Pailgemon. Thanks, I'll add Vmon as your partner. Go see Piximon or Dr. Katamatsu at the lab. Vmon should be under the list under Switch Digimon. We did it, boys. With this third wave of Card Battle Hell. I don't remember. Pokemon was way better. The U version, they had a third tourney. Oh, interesting. Post game, you can do that sometime. Oh, there is a third iteration of the dueling? That's awesome. Then I definitely need to do it. Because I actually love the card battle. Ooh, Vmon, holy fuck, I'm excited. Can we get some hype in the chat for Vmon? I also slammed my thing on the desk. Whoops. I don't have a hype emote, but we have that, so just enjoy. That's for you, everyone. Yeah, they literally have an entirely new king of Dual Island, but I won't spoil who it is, lol. Vmon is the best main Digimon. Red Vmon hype? Interesting. My favorite thing of Duel Links is Auto Duel, although it's not great sometimes. Auto Duel is great for dueling all of the random duelists that appear, just so you can get their rewards and all that. But that's about it. I couldn't get into Duel Links. The lack of Sync or XYZ pendulum was disappointment. Deleted like after a week, lol. That's the best part, Taiki. Is that there's a limit. They have all the benefit of the new cards, but none of the like crazy summoning. Can you get Ragemon in this one? No. From what I remember, Ragemon is only available in Digimon World 2. He might be available in one of the DS games, but I'm not sure. The Storm of Friendship. Storm of Friendship is my porn name. With all the great ones like Raid and Flagramon. That is weird. Yeah, I'm glad there's no Synchro, but I like XYZ. XYZ is too easy to do, though. I think it would change the meta way too quickly. Ah, Green Kawagamon, we meet again. You'll remember you beat up my Metal Mamemon. I'm here to inform you that it's unacceptable. Oh wow, he takes some hits. XYZ, you're so broken, it's stupid how it's pronounced. Exceed? They don't have any armors in this game, would be really weird. That's true. Yes, I'm glad there's no singer, but Nick does porn and Carlos still can't recognize his penis. This doesn't add up. I know. To be fair, even though he's my best friend, he's never seen my penis. It's not pronounced XYZ, it's pronounced XZ. That's dumb. I don't like that. Unsubscribe. Ragemon is the most forgotten. That's true. When Digimon is the most forgotten. That's even more true. We need a Yu-Gi-Oh game with Link Monsters. Feels bad, man. I'm sure they'll release one, Taiki. Are you kidding me? You really think they won't release a Link Monsters game? Look for it on 3DS or PS4 soon. I guarantee it'll be out. Oh, went down the wrong pipe. I was almost choking to death there. You guys almost witnessed it. You could upload the videos later. Streamer dies. Or no, streamer dies. Explicit. XD. Link Monsters are going to break the game hardcore. From what I've heard, Link Monsters are going to take the game back to what it is. Like they're going to ground it a little bit so that it's harder to do all these ridiculous summons. I'd have to see it in practice. I think I like the idea of it. And if they can rein it in, like if they can manage to like make it so it's not so hard, then that'd be pretty good. You guys gonna make me want to play Duel Links again? Sean, play Duel Links with all of us. We can all talk about it in the Yu-Gi-Oh tab on my Discord, which you can link now. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. It's really easy to be free to play. GX is about to drop in the next couple weeks. I'm gonna play Jaden for days! Ye heroes! Wubba lubba lub dub! I think I fucked that up, but that's fine. Guys, I'm hip. I watch Rick and Morty too. John, do it so you can have a real duelist code. They're gonna break all the original decks so that unless you use Link, you can't use the original decks at all, which means a lot of the combos aren't going to work anymore. But again, isn't that good though? Because there's way too many combos out there now. Like there's just you can't possibly have all these cards. Confession, I don't know where you get the link for the Discord, so I can never plug it. Sean, if you scroll down on your Twitch screen, you will notice there are a bunch of handy-dandy links, such as where you can donate, where you can go on Discord, and all that other stuff. Nick, you see a lot of human pic next to the channel names? Sean, not Nick. What the fuck? Garbage. I mean, you guys can make it that way, but there's literally a Discord link below. Like, it's... We got FAQ, schedule, YouTube, Patreon, donates, Discord. It's all there. I wouldn't lie to you. I mean, I would, but I'm not. What the fuck? Lol, garbage. Guys, Eniac would know this. I'm just saying, I'm disappointed. What did I come here to do? Oh, right. Mimon. I watch this full screen, so I just use the Discord link. That's fair. Link Monsters actually won't stop the broken XYZ stuff at all. Only not the broken stuff that was already hard to use / custom decks. Like I said, if they can work the kinks out, it'll be fine. If not, then they just won't. If Link summons really get a huge backlash, then they just won't use them. Like, tournaments just won't, like, employ link summons. That is swap. Digimon out? What's wrong with me? Keep plugging the straw poll. I can do good too. Yu-Gi-Oh needs different official formats like no link, no pendulum, etc. I'm sure they have small card shops that do it. Magic the Gathering used to do that too. Does anyone remember Ritual Monsters? Ritual Monsters are actually pretty handy in Duel Links, because they have like all the modern support like that, so they're actually pretty viable. Alright, so we got Vmon, guys. Let's look. 9 people say FF7, 4 say Digimon World 3, so we are done with Digimon World 3 for now. Sounds good. I guess I gotta switch to Final Fantasy 7. Shit, I don't know if my PS4 is ready. Relinquish is still okay in Duel Links. I've been using Paladin of the White something, whatever it's called, the one that you can summon Blue Eyes with in my Dragon deck. It works pretty well. Literally just to force people to buy complete new cards. You don't buy them, you literally can't win anymore. It's because you've reached a power struggle point where you don't need to buy it to get any better. So how do you fix it? You need to make it so all the original stuff doesn't work anymore. It's a cash scam. You're right, but again, if there's enough backlash and people just stop playing the game altogether, then that's also a loss of revenue. So, or they'll make broken Link monsters. Paladin White Dragon, yeah. I gotta go, guys. Talk to you in Discord later. See you, trainer. Trainer leaving just as I say I'm switching to FF7, not slick at all. That's not true. I think he said he had to leave at like 5:30. It's almost 5:30. But yeah, I'm really enjoying my XYZ Dragon deck right now. It's surprisingly easy to use. I've never been able to make it work very well in like Legacy the Duelist or with a 40 card deck, but with a 20 card deck I find it much easier to use. And I finally have a use for Fusion Weapon. I'm off to bed. Night, guys. See you, Super Hot Rod. Red Eye's the best deck in Duel Links at the moment. I don't have any of the Red Eye support though. I don't know how to get it either. What pack do they come in, or how do I get them? Alright. We saved. We can start grinding Vmon soon. They have really strong support that came out last year. Let me do a save state too, just so I don't have to. So I can keep my. The real reason I'm doing save states now is because I keep my Blast Gouge whenever I use save states. So super helpful. Add Stardust Dragon to every deck. It's not in Duel Links. Congrats on me, my mother went. Thank you, Fulgora. Says some really strong support. They added Red Eye's Insight and Red Eye's Spirit to the rank awards. Gotcha. I got a Sphere Kuriboh. Is he still the best card? Sphere Kuriboh is still in a lot of games, or a lot of decks. You can even download Duel Links if I wanted, because it doesn't have that much space left. Rip. The original way to get them was the Super Joey event. Oh, okay. Alright, guys. Let me work on. I'll leave the Digimon World 3 music up while I work on. That is the wrong controller. While I work on switching to Final Fantasy 7. But for you on YouTube, the upload of Digimon World 3 is now over. Whoops. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.